Let's get this shit over with. Welcome back, everybody. We are here for another live watch party tonight. The Dallas Stars coming in 5-1-1, coming into the Saddledome, and the Flames are losers of I don't even know how many games straight at this point, but they are losers up to this point. Trying to find their way back into the win column tonight. Joined by Chris and Noah on the other end. Everybody's a Flames fan tonight, so I'm sure that there will be a lot of good conversations tonight, boys. I would ask how we're feeling, but I feel like I know the answer already. So, what are our hopes and dreams and optimisms going into tonight's game?
Go for it, Noah.
I think you're on mute, Noah. He's on mute. Okay, Chris, you go first.
All right. My hopes and dreams are that we play a good game for what has been reported as 16 scouts in the stands tonight.
There's 16 in the stands?
Yeah.
Wow.
So let the tank party begin, right?
Yay! I'm sure. I hope we lose like 5-0 tonight. That would make me so happy.
Yeah.
Noah, your thoughts. Your thoughts going into tonight.
As I said, but I was unfortunately muted. Please, for the love of God, just keep losing as many games as possible.
Yeah,
so
right.
it forces ownership to rebuild.
Yep, I feel that too. I know it feels like we're like 9 games of the year, and like what I don't want to start happening is all of a sudden they go on a winning streak now and they win like 5 in a row, and then we're all gonna be pissed off because it's like you guys are back to being average, and we don't want that, right? Like, dude,
we want you to be bad.
We need it. Like, if there's a time, like I know we were talking about it beforehand, but if there's a time that we need them to lose, it's right goddamn now, right?
Yeah.
Unless they go on some miraculous run here in the next 30 games, which I'm like not holding out hope for.
You don't think they can be the Blues of a few years ago?
I don't think so. So they get to the point where they know they're good, but they tank anyway the rest of the year and become sellers. Yeah, I think they could get to that point.
Yeah,
I believe, I really believe they're going to claw their way back to 500. I don't think they'll be above 500 this year, but I think they'll find their way back at some point within the next maybe 2 to 3 months. I'll give them credit. There's definitely going to be some trust me, it's not going to be like these last 5 games where you're losers, right? Even though it's a tough opponent tonight in Dallas. But anyway, your thoughts?
I think in true Flames fashion, what they're going to do is miss out by 1 or 2 points at the end of the season and be once again 9th in the West and have a terrible draft pick.
Seems like the trend going on tonight. 5 straight losses so far in October. They have scored a total of 6 goals, which I'm not even surprised about at this point anymore. No. Like, I don't think it shocks us anymore. As Connor Zary is also getting his first start tonight. He was the first-round pick back in 2020, being the 24th overall pick. And just like in fashion, that hair is unbelievable on this guy.
Isn't it nice?
What a stud. Deservingly so. Like, he needs to come up. And I mean, talking a little bit about the offseason as we're getting closer to game time here. One name that really popped up that Flames fans were not happy about was Matthew Phillips leaving, right? The fact that they weren't able to keep him, and then all of a sudden he was having a bit of success in Washington. I don't know if it's tailed off a bit now, but I hear there's some possibility that he might be dropped down to the minors, and there's a chance that he can go on waivers. So maybe there's an opportunity to try to bring him back. But, having said that, do we see anybody else kind of within this system now that we see Connor Zary coming up that maybe could make an immediate impact on this team?
On this team currently, I
maybe,
think Klapka has a good chance at coming in. And
I have breaking news. Zadorov is out for tonight. Zadorov will not be in the lineup tonight.
It was reported as family reasons.
Got it. Okay, so he will not be in the lineup tonight. So I do have the lineup for the Flames. Sorry, I totally went over your guys' answer there. Chris, sorry, go ahead.
It's all good. But no, I think Klapka and Noah brought up Poirier, which is an excellent choice for sure, especially with what's going on or what's reported to be going on with Noah Hannafin, right? He's a player that we need to sign, and if he's not going to sign, we need to get assets, and so we need somebody to fill that role, and I think Poirier could potentially eat some good minutes.
Yeah, Noah.
Well, basically, as Chris just pointed out, I think Jeremy Poirier has been outstanding so far with the Wranglers. But isn't he injured right now, though?
Is he injured again?
Maybe. I haven't heard anything, but you might be right.
He was injured a few games ago, but I don't know if he ended up coming back or something. But whatever. But he, I think, would make the most immediate impact right now, I think, for this team, especially considering, as Chris pointed out again, Noah Hannafin, and now Flames have paused extension talks, right? I mean, who knows where it's going to go now with the possible trade. So, I mean, Poirier could make an immediate impact right away for sure.
True. I mean, and I think you mentioned Klapka there earlier, Chris. I think Klapka deserves an opportunity. I thought he had a phenomenal preseason, and I think at some point you're probably going to see Klapka probably have a chance to crack this lineup. If the season goes on, I know Hanzik has been injured. Is there a chance we see him this year at all?
I don't think so.
No? Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, very likely.
I just wanted to rifle through the lineups for tonight, just for the Flames, and then we'll rifle through the Stars. So line one will be Huberdeau along with Elias Lindholm. They're going to stick Mangiapane there on the first line. You got Dryden Hunt there on line two with Mikael Backlund and Blake Coleman. Sharon Govich, Nazem Kadri will be playing with Connor Zary there on the third line. And AJ Greer, Matthew Coronado, and Walker Dewar will get the fourth line start. And on defense, like we just mentioned, Nikita Zadorov is out for tonight. Other scratches also include Dylan Dubé and Adam Ruzicka. But defense tonight, we got Weegar and Anderson, Hannafin and Tanev, Dennis Gilbert, and Jordan Osterreal. I can't pronounce it. And Jacob Markstrom. Yeah, there you go. And Jacob Markstrom is your starting goaltender tonight. And as I'm just looking here too, like on Cap Friendly, just for our starting lineup, like I think it sucks that Shillington isn't around, right? And I hope that whatever he's going through, like, he can get back to it at some point, right? Because it just makes the team better, right? If he's around too. So I hope he finds a way to come back.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
Can I be honest with you? I don't think Shillington plays another game again for the Flames.
Explain.
I don't think he does either.
I mean, I'm not saying it in the way that's like, yeah, don't let him play for the Flames ever again. But I just think there's maybe too much going on with this mental, health or personal life that I think he has to deal with, first and foremost for sure.
Well, we'll be keeping an eye on him, and hopefully everything's okay over there. So that is the lineup for the Flames tonight. Do we like it? Do we not like it? Anything that kind of just kind of makes you scratch your head a little bit? What do we think about tonight's
lineup? Again,
Huberdeau
and Lindholm together. There's no chemistry with those two, so why keep trying it?
It's true. Chris?
Yeah. Well, and I do agree with that. There's also no chemistry between Huberdeau and Kadri. But one of the things that kind of irritates me a little bit is the Backlund, Coleman, and Mangiapane line. I thought has been one of the best lines, other than the fourth, for the last couple of games. So I'm kind of surprised they broke them up because I haven't liked Mangiapane with Lindholm on that top line yet. So I'm kind of surprised by that move, to be honest, because like I said, I thought it was one of the better lines of the four in the last 2, maybe 3 games.
For sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, and I wanted to mention real quick the Stars lineup tonight. So we got Robertson, Hintz, and Pavelski, shocker. Wyatt Johnson, Jamie Benn, and Evgeny Dodonov. We got Marchman, Duchesne, and Sagan on the third line. Ty Dellandrea, Radek Faksa, and Craig Smith on line 4. And on defense, you got Heiskanen and Suter with Lindell and Lundqvist, Harley, and Hakanpää on defense with Jake Ottinger in tonight. Scratches for the Stars tonight are Sam Steele and Joel Hanley. And yeah, so man, that line of Robertson, Hintz, and Pavelski is just, it's probably gonna be gross and probably gonna be the toughest thing to stop tonight. But to give us some sort of hope for tonight, what do we need to see from this team if they want any chance of winning this game?
I don't know.
The dead silence.
You got to score goals. You got to score goals, right?
Yeah. And like, where's it going to come from, right? Like, is it going to come from Dryden Hunt on the second line? Like, what is this?
Well, that's right. No, it's going to come again from Greer on the fourth.
Probably. Or Walker Dewar on the fourth line.
Yeah. Greer and Walker Dewar have been the most effective pairing every game so far this season. Like it's mind blowing that your fourth line is consistently your best. I don't know. That's super frustrating in my opinion.
I hate that it's the best. I hate
Right?
that so much. It's so infuriating.
Yeah.
So they're just, I don't know about you guys on your end, but they're just finishing up the national anthem. Looks like a packed house tonight, though. I'm surprised people actually showed up to watch this game.
I mean,
but go ahead.
I'm actually surprised by that too, because I also belong to a ticket selling page on Messenger, and I mean they're blowing them out. You know, I almost canceled on you, Kyle, and went to the game for sitting lower bowl for $80, right?
I know. I saw all over Twitter today. Oh, I got tickets for sale. Oh, I got tickets for sale for tonight's game.
Yeah.
I got all like, what? It makes no sense. But I mean, hey,
only
like,
a couple of games in, and there's no need to panic yet.
I know it's like, guys, like the world's not falling off for God's sakes, right? You could be the San Jose Sharks, right? It could be bad, right? Oh man, every time I watch, like, I don't know about you guys, but I haven't been in the Saddledome probably as much as you guys have in the past, I don't know, 10, 15 years. But every time I see it, it just like makes me itch to go back because it's been probably 3 years now since the last time I've been.
Has it been 3?
Can I tell you something,
a lot
Kyle?
has happened.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something? I don't know if you're missing much because the in entertainment experience in the building is not good. It's not great.
Like intermissions, like during commercial break, like just
it's yeah. I mean, there's no atmosphere. It's just there's no electricity to the building. It's just dead and boring, basically. Every time you're in the building, there's just like it's lifeless.
And it helps, like, so when the deal now is in, now that they're going to get a new arena, I know we were talking about before we jumped on, but like when I was there in Vancouver to watch a Canucks game, like you could tell like vibes were up, this massive Jumbotron up there now, this brand new Jumbotron, you know, they got the lights flashing, they got everyone interacting, right? Like it just felt like a very family event in the sense that everybody was included, everybody was having a great time. Even if like they were winning, which I mean they blew the Blues out of the water like 5-0. You know, it still was an amazing time. So I would not be surprised by that statement there. As we got Cody checking in tonight off Facebook watching tonight, saying let's go Flames. Let's hope so. As I don't know about you guys, but they're just about to drop the puck here. And if you want to sync up, we can. I can try and like pause and go forward and backward. Don't know where you guys are at because sometimes things get spoiled because I know when I've done these live streams before, they've gotten spoiled. Oh shit, sorry, Noah. My bad.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I got it. There we go. We got the scoreboard tonight as we are underway in Calgary for period number 1 and around the league 2. We got the Sabres and Flyers who are currently tied at 2 at the end of 2. And speaking of the Blues, they play later tonight against the Avalanche with the Coyotes taking on the Ducks. Did anybody else see the Coyotes just spank?
Wasn't that nice?
It was no. They beat Chicago the other day 8-1.
Yeah.
Like what?
I mean, that's how bad Chicago is, right?
Right.
No, I am kidding. The Coyotes actually look pretty decent this year.
It's true, but it's like they're decent, right? We got Connor checking in tonight too. What's going on? Mangiapane. I mean, hey, I saw Mangi. Oh yeah, did I tell you guys I saw Mangiapane this summer?
No,
really?
So,
did you trip on him?
Yeah, no, but he's not a tall guy. So
did he fall over?
No.
Okay.
In my area, real quick before we get to the game, they were in our area. This was like beginning of August, and they were doing some charity game between 2 different counties, and he's from one of our counties, the one that whatever we're from. Anyway, and so he's playing that night. And we went to watch this game with like a couple of alumni and stuff like that, and I didn't realize he was going to be at the game. So, but he was like, he went to interview our conservative representative. I don't know, so weird. I'm sure he didn't want to be doing it at all, right? But anyway, I was like standing right beside the guy, and I'm like, dude, you are not a tall person.
No, he's a little dude.
Yeah. As Cody Allen's checking in saying 5-1 Flames. What do we think tonight, guys, for predictions? Where do we sit for tonight's game?
3-1 Dallas.
Right to the point. Chris?
3-1. I'm thinking 4-2.
Okay.
With a goal from Uyghur and a goal from Dewar. No, actually, scratch that. It's going to be Zari. He's scoring tonight in his first game.
You know what?
Okay.
Through this, I got Calgary winning tonight. I'll take Calgary winning in. I say they get an empty netter. They'll win like I don't know, 4-2. I'll say 4-2 as well.
You think they're gonna? Okay. You think they've got 66% of their season total for goals in this game?
Yeah, why not? Screw it. We don't know anything about this team. We don't know what's going to happen, right? Are you kidding? This is going to feel like the type of game where they're going to score like 6 goals now. They're going to double their total.
Yeah.
Like I've had it before. Where like, go ahead.
Kyle, you're forgetting who's in net for the Dallas Stars.
No, it's okay. I know.
I mean, I need them to get points for me in fantasy tonight. So, I mean, I'm okay with it for the Flames win. For the betterment of the Flames organization, though, I think it's a bad move. I think they should lose and try and build up assets.
Really
but for the benefit of the Flames organization, I'll take the fantasy loss for their victory. Just this once.
Oh, I forgot to do this overlay. There we go. Why? Because it's Raycon month. Yay!
Yay! It's Raycon month.
Yay!
If you guys want, you can use promo code THPN on DraftKings and Raycon to get. You can get $20 off if you bet. No, I don't know what it is. Like you get $20 off if you bet like $500 or more, I think, or something like that for this month. And you can also get 20% off on Raycon right now using promo code THPN. So maybe you should go do that.
I mean, I've been saying on the Flame and Talk podcast how much people should absolutely download the DraftKings Sports app and use the code THPN.
Yup. Sorry if I'm eating Pringles tonight and I don't want to make too much noise.
Do it.
All right.
I haven't been victorious on DraftKings yet, but I have used it a few times. It's actually pretty fun.
Beautiful. So I know we haven't talked much about the Stars tonight. What do we think? What do we think they're going to do this year as the offensive zone faceoff is about to be dropped? If they can drop the puck, what do we think about the Stars this season, though, guys? Where do we realistically see them being?
Want to go first, Chris?
I think they'll be. I think they'll finish third in the West.
Oh, entirely in the West.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Noah, what do you got?
I wouldn't be surprised if the Stars were in the Western Conference Final.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
That's how highly
that wouldn't surprise me at all.
It wouldn't surprise me if we get a rematch of last year's Western Conference Final. I think right now in the West, like, I don't know what Edmonton's doing. I'm shocked. Like, if they think we're bad, how has Edmonton started this bad? Right? Like, come on. We kind of knew this could have been a possibility, right? But it couldn't have been a possibility for the Oilers, right? So I think when it comes to the West here, Stars get a good chance here in front, stopped by Markstrom. And they blew the whistle out because he lost his helmet. But in terms of the Western Conference, like, it's so wide open, right? Outside of Vegas, and I'll give you Dallas too as well, and maybe throw in Colorado. This conference is wide open. Anybody can get in at this point, right? The way the season started and how crazy it's been, anybody can get in.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, they pretty much already have established the three juggernauts of the West.
Oh yeah,
and I think it's going to continue that way. So it's going to be a battle for I think the bottom four in the West is going to be a dogfight right to the end.
Not if the Canucks have something to say about it, boys. Yeah, sure. Sorry, Connor.
Listen,
for the Canucks, but I mean, like, okay, sure. Take the Canucks for example. They're 6-2-1. Do you trust them going into the playoffs if they make it? No, I don't trust them.
I mean, but it's steps, right? Like, all teams need to make progressions through couple of seasons, right? So they make the playoffs and potentially next year they make round 2, all that,
Sure.
all that.
I think they get in this year. Their start this year, I absolutely think they can get in, and I think that's what's going to happen. They're not going far.
Mhm.
This team isn't deep, right? So, but again, like I just think it is so wide open that I'm not sitting here saying like I still think, again, I know I mentioned it before where I think this Calgary team can find a way to get back to 500. And maybe you're right, Chris. Maybe they finish in the same situation as last year where they're maybe 2 points out of a playoff spot. But like they're not doing anything in the playoffs. And I think we all know this, right? This team,
That's right.
from what we've seen through 9 games, isn't going to do a thing. So, at this point, we're really hoping that they lose. So I think we're all part of the losing party. But I don't know. Like, what do you guys think? Like, is it worth it really right now to try and win? Like, just try to scrap and fight and claw your way to get in for nothing to happen?
It's never been all right? We've been doing it for 2 decades.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got, frig all to show for it. It's been super frustrating. Apparently, Kadri thought we scored.
It was close.
Yeah.
No, what about you?
Come on, there it is.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
All right. I think that was what's his fit? No way, it was Connor Zary.
Right?
Connor Zary's first goal.
No
career.
way.
There it is.
Let's go. Hey, what a start for the boys.
That's awesome.
Here we go.
Look at that. I told you he was scoring in his first game.
I'm telling you, we're scoring 6 goals tonight. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. Some stupid reason. So Audrey's playing.
I've seen enough for winning it all.
How much would about like something stupid happens where Connor Zary just get? Also, he was so like he had time to like hit him.
He gets in front of the net.
Yeah.
See what happens when you go to the net? It's amazing. Amazing things happen in front of that blue paint.
That's huge. Okay, look, if they win tonight, right, you're 3-6-1, okay? And from what I was looking at earlier, these next couple of games seem attainable, right? Because you got, and important too, because you got Seattle and Nashville coming up, right? You got to go to Seattle and then you come back for Nashville, right? And then you got a little Eastern road trip where you go Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal, and then you got a big one against the Canucks, right? It's like
that's a big game.
It makes these division games now, for the way they've started the year, just so important, right? And I think that I don't know. I don't want to blame the road trip or anything. And obviously they come home and like it's been a rough stretch with you had the Rangers come in who have been red hot and really good. And there was no excuse losing to that Blues team. When I watched those Blues on last Friday or whatever in Vancouver, that was an absolute disgrace. They were terrible, right? Coming off a back-to-back. But I don't know. Like, it feels like, hey, if they can get something going here, man, and they start winning games against division opponents, I don't know. Like, we're in such a weird spot. I hate it because I don't know how to feel with this team.
Dude, guys, they ain't fooling us. Even if they go in a couple games in a row, it's not going to make a difference.
Probably.
But still not.
God damn it. Hey, I'm going to have some optimism this year. I don't care.
Yeah, that's right. You got to have a reason to watch the game.
You got to have a reason to watch it this year, right? And I think like you have to find some sort of reason to just enjoy it, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a frustrating season, but not if you go in with the proper mindset that, we need to retool. We need to tear it down and start over. Let's have a fresh new team that's looking good when they break the champagne bottle over the opening doors of the new arena, right? Let's have a competitive team at that point.
I got so mad when I saw Dryden Hunt was on the first line before the Winter Classic. Like they were breaking out lines of practice.
Yeah.
That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. There's no reason he should be even practicing on the first line. The guy is not a first liner.
No.
It makes absolutely no sense.
Well, that's where we've had this for such a long time, right? We always needed a first line center to play with Iginla and things like that, and we've never had a true third line. Like Toffoli is not true first line. Toffoli is not a first line player.
Mhm.
I mean, he had a great job last year. He had a great season, all that fun stuff, but he's not a true first line player.
No.
Right? He's a first line player on the Flames.
So maybe I'll break this question to Noah. Maybe if you want to chime in on this one first. If there is a deal, right, and let's say extension talks stop, right, with Lindholm and Hanifin, and there's a package
which
out
they
there,
which they have, by the way.
Well, yeah, and they have. That's right. So they've stopped the extension talks, and if you can find a package for Lindholm and Hanifin, what do you see in a return? What's a likely scenario that the Flames would win a trade if you send out Lindholm and Hanifin? What do you need to see back for this trade to win? You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, first and foremost, we discussed this today with Robert Munich of Flames Nation on our newest episode of the Flame Talk podcast, which is coming out tomorrow. So I don't want to give too much away. I don't want to give too much away when it comes to that. But I will say is that for either or, a first round pick must absolutely be coming back. That's not even a debate.
I agree.
Like multiple draft picks should absolutely be on the table, or high end prospects from certain teams. None of this like current roster player stuff. High end prospects need to be on the table.
Okay. And where do you look? Where do you first look? Like, I don't know. For me, options on the table would be Boston, maybe. I've heard Carolina before.
No, Boston doesn't have
assets.
Boston really doesn't have, good enough assets that we would like in particular. Mm-hmm. Carolina, I could absolutely see. Mm-hmm. Man, then you really start to look around at a lot of the teams that are close or contending teams, and it starts to get thin after that because a lot of them have ended up giving up some of their draft capital or prospects to try and win Stanley Cup. So I'm not really sure like where else you can look at for.
Yeah, I mean, clearly, like it might be somebody too. It might be somebody who clearly is going to go all in if that's the case, right? If there's some sort of package.
Yeah.
But yeah, like picks have to be on the table, and I don't even know if I would want a current player. I would rather want a high prospect, right? And maybe some picks. I don't know what it would look like, but Chris, what do you think?
I think I agree. There needs to be a first for each player, but also to bear in mind because you're going to be selling to a contending team, so that first is going to be a 20 to 30. So it's not like a, oh my God, we got a first round pick. You're getting a pretty medium of the pack first rounder, right? Or lower on the scale, which is fine. We need assets in our organization because we're pretty thin. So first for each one of them for sure. And you're definitely going to want high end talent coming back, whether it be in the prospect pool, likely in the prospect still, playing in the A or one of the other affiliate leagues. Once you get those two pieces in there, then you can maybe talk about bringing back a contract just to, help, smooth the deal over. So, because that's one of the problems with most teams right now is that everybody's so cap strapped with, the cap hasn't gone up really for what, 4 or 5 years? 5 years? It's been a while.
Yep.
They keep talking about how it's going up, but it just doesn't seem to happen for some reason.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be one of the key things, right? You can't really trade with the Rangers because they went all in last year, traded all their stuff away. But do we target Montreal? Do we try and get our first round back as well as another, or something like that? I mean, like a Lindholm with Monahan type scenario in Montreal might entice that, right? Because they played really well together.
Is that pick protected?
Is the which?
Let's see.
The one with Sean Monahan. I know we had to get rid of it first. Was it top 10 protected?
It is, but it's top 10 protected, but then it reverts to the first round pick we got from Florida in the Kachuk trade.
Oh, that's right. Oh, Uyghur was a really bad giveaway there. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Such a bad giveaway. Get it out, boys. Let's go.
And we take it.
And a penalty coming to no. Oh, I thought it was Johnson. Why Johnson going to the box?
Yeah, it's got to be
Gilbert going in. Yeah, 9 seconds.
See?
But like, frig, look at. I don't know what Uyghur did there, but it just Uyghur. I don't know. He just completely blew a stick there almost. Like he didn't break it, but it just fanned on it completely. And I don't know where Gilbert really got the cross checking in there. I just want to see. He was just. It was a good save though by Marsh.
It was Zari. It was Zari.
Oh, Zari. I thought he was bringing Gilbert in. My bad. Or no, wait. There was no Gilbert. Anyway, whatever. Close enough.
Yeah, see, Zari's gonna get the Gordie Howe tonight. I think.
Hey, that's right. That's okay. I love how the parents are like laughing and smiling at that too.
Right.
Drax got a question, boys. Do you think Vegas repeats this year?
I mean, it's
no. I got New Jersey winning the cup.
You got New Jersey winning the cup, eh?
Jeez.
Yep. And you know who they're going to beat? You know who they're going to beat? The Vegas Golden Knights
in the final. Why New Jersey? Why do you think New Jersey?
I think that, I mean, listen, they've got a lot of high-end talent, especially after the way last year went with a full season of Timo Meier. Their goaltending is still definitely a big question for me. But I think, hey, you got a year of Timo Meier and another year of Jack Hughes being elite. Like, it's a pretty good team. And look at Tyler Toffoli with them so far.
That's right.
Been an excellent thing.
He's been really good. My only question, and I don't know if they'll maybe do this at the deadline, is probably goaltending. That would be my concern a little bit. I don't know if I fully trust Akira Schmid or Vitek Vanacek the way that we saw them last year in the playoffs. I don't know if you saw Vanacek in the playoffs last year, but he was garbage. So maybe they.
Connor Hellebuyck is. Connor Hellebuyck signed long term. I mean, if you're the Devils, maybe you look at going all in and saying, "Hey, you got this guy extended. Perfect. We'll take him."
Yeah, but he committed to Winnipeg though, right? On a 7-year deal, did he not?
I don't know. I think Winnipeg's closer as well to a rebuild than they are being a contender.
Okay, we'll see. Chris, what are your thoughts? Do you think Vegas repeats?
I don't think I think they're going to make the final, but I don't think they're going to repeat.
Okay. I think they'll make the final again. I think they're that loaded, man. It's such a good team. They're so deep.
I honestly think they're going to end up playing the Hurricanes in the final.
Okay. That's a good pick, actually. I got Vegas in the final too, but I don't know. I think it's like it might be a Florida situation again. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to find oh my God, I'm going all over the place here. I'm just trying to find the standings. I need to know like how teams are doing right now, specifically in the East. It's crazy that I'm seeing like Detroit, Montreal right now, like in top 3 in the Atlantic. Like it's unbelievable.
It is crazy, right? The one thing person that asked if Vegas is going to repeat there, he popped up another question about the Sabres. He brought up Sabres a couple of times. My response to that is they've got to make the playoffs first. Like they're 14th in the East.
Yeah, they're 4 and 5 right now.
Like they're not looking like they're a contending team. So,
however, it looks like they are going to be.
I mean, they have the talent.
They're going to be 5-5 right now. They're up 3-2 currently over Philadelphia. Sorry, Chris.
Yeah, no, that's all good. I mean, they've got a real stacked offense there. Obviously, they've got some nice looking pieces, and I obviously think they're going to make the playoffs. I just don't know that they're. I don't think. If anything, I don't think they'll make it past the second. If they make it past the first, personally.
Listen, you got to be a little bit concerned if this Flames team's beating you already, right? Come on,
right?
You got to be You got to be a little bit concerned if you lose to Calgary, right? I mean, Buffalo. Who else? Well, maybe not Winnipeg. It was the first game of the year, but still.
That's right.
So yeah, I think my sleeper pick was Buffalo making the playoffs, but I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me in the least if a team like Detroit wins a series. If they get in, like it wouldn't surprise me if they. I think So to answer Drax's question, though, about the Sabres, I think they get in. I think they find a way to get back. They're going to be 500, I think, by the end of the night. They're up 3-2 right now over Philly, and I don't know. I don't really see them losing that game, but I mean, we'll see in a bit. Yeah, you have to leapfrog a couple of teams, right? I mean, yeah, you win tonight, you're going to leapfrog 2 teams already. It's still too early because everybody's still so tight in the standings. I don't see why Buffalo can't get back in and make some noise. I don't think anybody would want to play that team if they get red hot.
No, if they can go on a heater, they're a very dangerous team.
For sure.
Goaltending's going to be the problem there, though.
I was going to say I didn't even realize it, but they killed the power play. So yay.
Good point. Yeah, started talking about Buffalo, and I forgot all about the Calgary woes. That was amazing.
That's sometimes what happens.
Track for that.
It's what happens in these watch parties where you're like, you start going off on one thing, and then you're like, oh yeah, we got a game going on right now.
Yeah. When did intermission start?
By the way, guys, I don't know if any of you watch baseball or not, but we still got a 0-0 game in Game 5 of the World Series. The Texas Rangers can win the pennant tonight against the Arizona Diamondbacks.
I think they get it done, but I don't think they get it done tonight.
Yeah.
I think they get it done probably.
Really?
You know what? It wouldn't surprise me if this goes 7. I think the Rangers still win, but it wouldn't surprise me if this goes 7. Why not?
I got the Rangers winning in 6, but
I don't know.
I despise the Rangers, so I mean I'm rooting Arizona all the way in this. I didn't think that either one was going to make the final.
That's right. It was a crazy playoffs. I mean, if you were a Blue Jays fan, you kind of expected that. But speaking of Toronto sports, Toronto just slapped the Milwaukee Bucks tonight. The Raptors are currently up 107-85 in NBA action tonight. They're dismantling the Bucks right now. That's a weird team too. As what is going on in the stands with all the Mike's Hard jerseys? What is happening? What is that?
Is it burning night?
Oh, is it really?
Yes.
It might be.
Oh my God. Can you imagine? I want a Mike's Hard lemonade jersey. Those are sick. Well, the Ducks were 4-1-5 when at some point for Calgary, but Dallas has kind of crawled their way back in. Power play was killed by by the Flames, and they still lead 1-0 with 6:20 to go in the first.
Can we have a conversation about Mike Vernon for a second here?
Sure.
Just about how he's the second greatest goalie in Flames history.
Is he really?
I mean, that's the old question, right? Is he, because he has the cup?
I don't know.
Obviously, it's tough to take that from Kipper, right?
I was going to say Kipper would be a tough one to take away from.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But that's that one, right, where people talk about if they're worthy of the Hall, right? And that's the measure. They got to have the cup first.
Well, but I don't know. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead, Noah. I don't know if he's lagging there a bit, but sorry, I didn't know if if I interrupted you there, Noah.
Oh yeah, no. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I look at it and I say I think it doesn't really matter if you have the Stanley Cup. You got to remember the teams that Mike Vernon played on as well.
It's true.
He had all those defensemen in front of him as well, and the save average for goaltenders back in the 80s was bad. Was really bad. And in today's NHL standards, you probably would be a goalie in the NHL right now or the ECHL. So I think Mike Burns is the second best goalie in Flames history, and Kipper obviously is the best. And if Kipper played probably another 5 years, he's probably Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I agree. I think Kipper's, you got to say he's the best, right? It was quite unfortunate. I mean, hey, like there was the one cup run that we're going to hang on to, right, for the longest time. But I'm glad at least like Well, I mean, it's true. That's the only thing we're literally hanging on at this point. What, you guys want to count the 2015 team when they beat the Canucks in the first round, and then like
That was fun.
that
was a fun night.
The funniest series ever, was it not?
Yeah.
I'll never forget that series.
That was the year that Michael Furlan made a name for himself. Man Alive was at an unbelievable playoff.
Yeah.
And then Matt Stajan scores the game winner.
Yeah. Amazing.
Then they got spanked by the Ducks in the second round.
Sure did.
Yep. I think everybody saw that coming.
Yes. Agreed.
So
I want to add on to your goaltending when you talk about how like person like say Mike Burnett or somebody from that era, if they played now, they wouldn't be there. I think you also have to take into account the equipment now, and if we were to teach goaltenders of the 80s the butterfly style, I think you would find that there's more talent there than AHL and ECHL and things like that. I think that's one of the problems, is the style of goaltending was way different than the style of goaltending now. Then you got Markstrom, who's what, 6'6". Most goalies are 6'4" and above. So on their knees, they're covering most of the net already.
Right.
And the size of their equipment, it's unbelievable.
It
just makes it harder and harder to score on them.
Side note here, I'm actually getting roasted on social media for eating Pringles, so
good.
I better stop. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring that. I know that's like the wrong stuff, but
okay, now is it that you're eating the Pringles or that you're eting Pringles?
I'm trying to like take the mic because I know my mic's like right here, and I'm not trying to like freaking go into the mic and like.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Anyway, commercial break, almost first intermission. Still 1-0 Calgary. I can't believe it's still 1-0. I was just gonna ask, as we're in commercial break, and I feel like these breaks are taking forever because they have like it's 2 minutes till intermission, and then what? All of a sudden, oh sorry, now we gotta have this like 15-20 minute intermission break. So stupid. But I was gonna ask, because we got other games going on tonight. Oh, it was a nice jersey. Is because we got St. Louis and Colorado and Arizona and Anaheim. The one I was gonna ask about was Arizona Anaheim. Are any of those teams going to stay consistently kind of where they're at in terms of in the standings, or maybe even find a way to get better? Like, does Anaheim maybe take that next step? Does Arizona find a way to like keep that consistency going a little bit and find a way to like compete by the time April shows up?
The Ducks are at least like 2-3 years away.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the Ducks are further away than the Coyotes. Sorry, no, I interrupted you there. I apologize.
Oh yeah. So I was gonna say the Coyotes. I think the Coyotes could very well start really contending and being a competitor in the next. Damn, Noah, you're even uglier when I'm the one spectating.
I see you and Connor really like each other.
Yeah.
Anyway, you were saying.
Oh yeah, sorry. I think the Coyotes can really start competing for a playoff spot by the time next year rolls around. Like they've got a lot of high end, guys who have a lot of potential to be really, really good.
I'm surprised that like they haven't found true number one goaltending yet.
Yeah.
We're in Phoenix.
In Arizona, yes, yeah.
Yeah, they've bounced around with a lot of guys over the last 5 years, haven't they?
It's Connor Ingram now, and what's his name? Vajelkama, I think his name is.
Yeah. I think the West is going to be weird this year, right? I mean, like there's at least 3 teams that are out of the playoff spot right now that I truly think will battle for a spot. The Wild is in the 10th spot. Like if you can set your watch by the fact they're going to make the playoffs. They're going to lose in the first round every year, but they'll make the playoffs.
Okay.
And I think the Kraken might, and Predators. I mean, they did way better after they started selling off last year, which is weird, but
odd.
It happened. Yeah.
Well, younger guys stepped up, right? And they kind of found their way into the system as Good chance there by Rasmus Anderson, and he's denied by Ottinger. Oh, and there's good old Dryden Hunt on line 2 tonight.
There he is.
I hate that he's on the second line. It's annoying. Most career points versus the Flames. Joe Pavelski with 59 points in 61 games. 55 points in 42 games. Jeez. That's bad.
I mean, I hate the man. I truly don't, though. He's an amazing player, and he has been an absolute Flames killer his entire career. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's unreal, right? And it just seems like it's great when you can get a guy like Pavelski who can play with anybody. It just seems like, right? Like, he's just fitted in so well with the Stars team.
I mean, they should just call him Fine Wine Pavelski, right? He just gets better with age.
Ooh, is it deflected?
Yeah, it's deflected.
That sucks. That's disappointing. Damn. Yeah. 158 to go. Shots are pretty even, though. We're still 1-0 Calgary. We'll see how long they can hold on to this lead for and hold up any hope that we have.
Nope, it's a penalty. It's a power play for Calgary.
Penalty, yeah. Oh, straight out. What is he saying? What was the ref saying?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, that's out. That's
out by a mile.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Johnson going in the box here. Flames got a 2-minute power play here with 158. So basically for the rest of the period, Coronado, Lindholm, Kadri, Huberdeau, and Anderson out there. I love they have Coronado out there. They need to have that guy out there. I wouldn't hate it if Ari showed up out there. Why not?
Well, that's one thing we've been lacking is somebody stationed in front of the net and taking shots, right? We got Kadri who thinks he's a ballerina and a playmaker, just doing figure eights around the blue line.
Right.
And refuses to shoot. And if he does shoot, he's already on his way exiting the zone. So we need shots. Let's get shots and somebody in front of the net.
Yeah, exactly. Has anybody gone on mute? I think we're okay. I'm good on my end. I can hear you guys fine.
Yeah, I can hear it too.
Is Noah good?
Let me. I'll open it up and see.
Yeah, I'm okay. I think are you guys good?
Yeah, I'm all right too.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I got it. I got it on the phone on YouTube. It's volumes there.
Okay, perfect. I was just going to ask too, as this power play continues, goes down the ice. It might not be the best thing in the world that this team continues to jockey these lineups. At some point, you got to keep it with, you got to stick with something at some point. You just can't keep switching it up.
Mm-hmm.
You can't expect to play without.
Here's the thing, though. If you keep jockeying with the lineups, you're going to lose more games.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. I like your thinking. I love it.
I mean, it's pretty much been a blender so far, right?
Oh, I think Noah might be ahead, maybe. So
yeah, I'm definitely ahead.
What is Markstrom doing? Commit to it, man. What is he doing?
Unreal.
Just commit to it. What is he doing? That's the dumbest thing I've seen all night. I don't get that. Look, you were going to beat him to the puck, but also what's Anderson doing?
Yeah, he's just boop-a-doo. Yeah.
That was pathetic on Anderson's part. I know. I'm sorry.
The problem there was he was afraid to go out of the marks, right? Because the puck wasn't coming around fast enough. And so he can't touch the puck.
That's so bad. I blame both of them on that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Way to go, boy. Way to blow one shorthanded. That's really bad. For me, I'm sorry, you're not even 20 minutes into the first period, and you're gonna sit here and tell me Anderson's dead tired on a power play that he can't skate all the way back and fight for that puck.
Exactly.
That's bad. As Flames would let one in shorthanded. 30 seconds left to go in the first period. We are all tied up at 1. And hey, maybe we do get our wish tonight, and they end up losing. Feels like somebody might, maybe somebody might get their predictions right tonight too. Maybe.
Right.
Only maybe. 10 seconds left here in the first. Good chance there. Stopped by Onger. Mangiapane with a good chance with 5 seconds to go, so they may or may not get one more shot. Oh,
so just based on that shot there, What do you think a return could possibly be for Mangiapane?
I don't know if he goes. Do you think he goes?
I don't know.
Well, so I mean, if you
depends on the culture we're trying to build with the team, right?
Okay, well, let's play hypotheticals here for a second. So, for a deal for Mangiapane, I'd like to see a second-round pick out of him, at least.
Yeah, that'd be nice to get a second from.
I would get a second.
Imagine if
and
you get first on Mangiapane.
I don't think you get a first. I don't think teams would be willing to get a first. If you can find a way, listen. If
he's got a career high of 55 points, right? Like
if you're selling Toffoli and you got Sharon Govich and a third-round pick, you can get a second rounder from Mangiapane, right? And maybe like a low-end prospect, maybe. That's what
I think even that's pushing it, right?
Yeah,
his career high is 55 points. Like you're not getting a first for that.
No way. I think if you can find a way maybe to get a second, then I think that would be a good deal. Okay, we're first intermission. Any thoughts before we go to break? Before I shift off to the bathroom?
I mean, the score is kind of what I thought it would be. I didn't think it would go down like that near at the end on the PK. Our PKs looked really good so far this year, so that was disheartening. It was disheartening to see the laziness of Anderson in that play, to be honest.
It was pretty pissed.
Yeah, that was gross.
Yeah, Noah, before we go to break?
That's Calgary Flames hockey for you.
What a way to put it. Perfect. We'll take a break. I'm going to run the commercial twice, and we'll be back.
Sounds good.
go. We'll wait for Chris to come back, but it's intermission time. We are tied 1-1 in Calgary so far, joined by Noah of Flaming Talk and Chris of the Armchair GM podcast. And since I got you here, Noah, I know you guys ran the event on Sunday with the Heritage Classic, and I was able to catch a little bit of it, but unfortunately I was on a plane on the way home. I caught a little bit of it through the game, but apparently I heard it went really well, and you guys were at a bar, I believe, right? Just making sure.
Yes, we were down on Trolley 5 on 17th Avenue in the heart of the Red Mile. And as I said on Sunday night, I really want to thank Ernie Sue and Trolley 5 for having us down as well. So it was a lot of fun. It was definitely a lot of fun to be down there for that night.
Did you guys share some apps and get some drinks?
Yes, we did. We absolutely did.
Nice. What was the go-to appetizer?
It was nachos. And I know my buddy, other bud, had wings as well. So
yeah, I was gonna say my
really
go-to is wings for a little appetizer. Yeah, that's always the go-to.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah,
nice.
But it depends. Like now, it's like you have to depend. Like, listen, we went to Boston Pizza like last week, and it had phenomenal chicken wings. It was like top, like next level, like really good chicken wings, and like I'm finding it hard now, like recently in the last couple of months, to find like a good place to eat chicken wings. So I don't know about you guys, and like the one place I can think of in Calgary, I can't remember the name of it because it's been a while, but I got chicken wings from this place in downtown. There was like, I think it was something to do. There was like maybe a pig on as their logo or something. I can't remember what the restaurant was called. I have to find it. But anyway, I had phenomenal chicken wings in Calgary the last time I was there too. So it was so good.
Rose and Crown.
Rose and Crown. Yes, thank you. That's the one. Oh my God.
I think they shut down.
Did it? Oh well.
I think so.
I was gonna say, well,
yeah, it's sadly closed down, the Rose and Crown as well.
Yeah.
Well, that's shit.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not sure why.
That blows. Have you guys eaten and like hung out in the Saddledome bar too? I know, Chris, you probably have in the past. You've been to a lot of games. I'm sure you have too. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's you mean, or
that's it. Yeah, Duns.
What do you guys think of the? I know it's going down soon with Saddledome. What do you think of the bar area there at the Saddledome?
I think it's all right. I think it's a nice little spot.
There's a couple that are kind of access for the second level up a little bit that are better in my opinion, but just because it's you feel closer to the game and whatnot in that scenario than at Dutton's at the lower. It's a good place to start for sure. I don't think I go there during intermissions and things.
Nice. Oh, do we have a guest coming on?
Holy, look at this guy.
For those of you who don't know, we got Connor on, who's the co-host with Noah on Flame and Talk. Connor, I'm sure you've been watching the game as well.
Mm-hmm.
And how we doing?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
How we feeling?
Yep.
Just yep.
Yep.
All right. Listen, it's 1-1. Like, it's not the end of the world.
So,
well,
they just showed that Czar is the 27th player in franchise history to score on their debut.
No way. Good for him.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Nice. Good for him. Wow, you going to share some of that deep dish pizza with us too, or?
No, it's all done. It's up to you.
Oh, wow. Well, sharing's
So I'll just stick to my Halloween candy.
And I don't.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
I'll stick to my air bars and my Kit Kat.
Yeah.
Connor, what do you think of the game so far? I know you kind of watched a bit of the first period. What are your thoughts?
This is going exactly how most Flames teams feel. They start out strong and then they begin to go downwards. Either later in the period or later in the game. And guess what's happening?
That's what we're getting.
Lazy plays that led to the shorthanded goal. Like, it's just.
Yep.
I mean, again, I can't blame Markstrom because he. I think everyone thought that Markstrom was going to play that. Then he realized the puck was slowing down. If he got it, then that's a penalty. Then yeah.
I think the laziness of Anderson on that is inexcusable, especially after missing 4 games.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is. I totally agree. It's pretty sad.
Yeah, it's gross.
Switching up topics for a second here, there was obviously big news that came out of Ottawa today. One of them being that they did lose their first-round pick in the Evgeny Dadonov trade, but also Pierre Dorion gone in Ottawa. Maybe a two-part question that I'll present to all of you is, how surprised are we with the way that went down with Pierre Dorion? And two, what were our thoughts there on Dadonov, the trade, losing their first-round pick in that debacle?
Okay, I'll start.
Sure.
Start because I have a lot of different thoughts on the punishment itself. So you could not give the Chicago Blackhawks a harsher punishment like that for covering up sexual assault? Like,
it's true.
Like why are you giving the Ottawa Senators this type of harsher punishment, and yet the Blackhawks got a slap on the wrist?
Seems like everybody's been saying that. I agree.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Like, this is, like I said it earlier today, this league is ran by literally the dumbest and stupidest people that you can find.
Chris, Connor?
I think I think pulling a first in a situation like that is weird. It was pretty dirty that Ottawa did it or tried it in the first place, but I kind of brought it up with some people I chat with regularly that I truly think there's so many of these trade clauses that are mixed into contracts right now, and I think that every one of them should be submitted to the league at the beginning of the year or when a contract is signed, so it's that all teams can see what's on it, and then they can pick and choose who to trade with, right? Because I mean, I think if they don't put it up with the league, then that contract protection ends up being null and void. I don't know. I think it's a weird scenario that the whole thing's punished with a first like that. Personally,
Connor, I didn't know if you wanted to chime in at all with that.
I mean, yeah, it was shitty for Ottawa to do in the first place, but I don't know. It's just
it's a shit show.
Like was it justified? I mean, losing a first round pick. I mean, yeah, but again, you have something like Chicago that literally had sexual allegations.
It's
against them, and then there's nothing that happened. So
wasn't that trade approved by the league?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think it was at the time. It's been a while, but I think it was. Yeah.
I think it was scam. So, like, how does it get to that point if there's this no trade list? There's no reason for it to even be at that point.
That's right. Before we kind of move on with this, it is still intermission in case anybody was wondering. Does somebody have the scoreboard up? I don't see it here with us. Before we kind of continue the conversation here, because it's a good conversation to have, right? I think I forgot too that the owner who spoke, I think he spoke today as well too, he didn't know about any of this before buying the team, right?
Right.
Why wasn't the NHL notifying him, hey, by the way, you might be seeing stuff come up, right? Before you end up doing this, but guess what? This league's a money league, right? They don't care. Sure. They made their money, right?
That's right.
He just bought the Ottawa Senators for how much? Whatever it was, right? And it's a money league, right? Don't let this stray away from the fact that, Bettman was on, if you guys have seen the Pat McAfee show, like he was on there today, and they're trying to sell the game in the U.S., blah, blah, blah. Don't let this distract you from the fact that they don't give a shit about any of us, right? They don't care.
Oh, yeah.
They don't give a shit. They don't care about any of us. They don't care about tailgate parties. They don't care about these events. They care about making money, right? That's all this league's ever been. That's all it's ever been ever since Bettman has entered the league, and that's how it's going to be for generations, right? And guess what? It's the same as any other league in North America, whether you look at the NFL, the NBA, it doesn't matter because all they care about is making money. They care about tearing down old buildings, building up new ones, making more of a profit from that too. And if it means that they have to hide more of these scandals going forward, then that's exactly what they're going to do because they don't care. We all know that this Team Canada investigation that's been going on the last maybe 2 years now, it's been really kind of popping heat with that 2018 Team Canada team. We know that it's going to come out eventually, right? They're gonna figure it out, and it's going to come out. And I can't see a scenario where a lot of these players who were involved with the situation, I don't see their suspensions or whatever penalty they might receive being significant, right? If this is the kind of trend that we've been seeing the last couple of years from, Noah mentioned there with the Blackhawks, right? With the Senators here, okay, you forfeit a first-round pick. What's the penalty going to be like for these kids if this comes out and they're all accused and they've all been convicted, right? So I don't see a scenario in which I'm not comfortable so far going forward with the man at the helm making the right decisions. Because you've got to – sorry, and I'll just finish up here before giving it on.
Yeah.
You got to get somebody younger in. It doesn't matter anymore because Bettman's going to have his buddies with him there too. And whenever he's gone, one of his buddies is going to come in, and it's just going to be this vicious cycle for the next however many years, and it's pretty unfortunate.
It's almost sad to say about how if they are convicted, like these guys in the Canadian junior team, all convicted, then they would probably be be punished and committed to with like a felony and whatnot of possible rape and sexual assault. But Gary Bettman would try to find a way to would say, oh, when you're out of jail, guess what? You can still come in or because Gary Bettman, if Bedard, can you imagine if Bedard was part of it?
If Connor Bedard was a part of it, there's no way that they're going to take it out. No.
It's like, oh, yeah. It's like, oh, sexual assault, that's nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll keep it under the radar. You're making us you're making us millions with these pay-per-views and whatnot.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, man. Yeah.
There's definitely gonna come a day where you're gonna see a top high draft pick with high expectations mess up in some sort of way.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's gonna happen eventually.
Oh, yeah.
And I hope it doesn't happen for that sake. But when it does, you're right, Connor. Like nothing's gonna come of it because they need him.
Yeah.
They need this player in this league. So it's like, what do they really care about? And then we're gonna find out. So, any last thoughts before we kind of go on to? Oh wait, it is Mike Vernon night. It has to be, right?
Yeah, it is.
I thought you were earlier. I thought it wasn't Mike Vernon night.
Yeah. I think did they raise his number?
Yep.
I think they did.
Nope. He's being inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2 weeks' time.
That's true.
That's right. Okay. Second period looks like it's just about to get started here. What do we need to see from Calgary here going into the second, boys?
Bad second period, bad third period, boom. We keep the tanking going.
And we all be happy at the end of it. Well, listen, since I don't know. Connor, we gave our predictions maybe at the beginning. I know it's 1-1 right now, but what's your final score for tonight?
I think it's going to be the exact same score as it was in Energy Classic, 5-2 Dallas.
Okay, fair enough. Well, since I'm the one who picked Calgary to win this game, what I need to see from this team going into the second period is they got to start peppering more shots and they got to start running the goalie like they saw earlier with Zari, right? That's literally the only way you're probably going to get by Ottinger tonight. You're not going to just do it with some simple shots on net. You got to find a way to really get some garbage goals, get some dirty rebounds, and just find a way to just make life as miserable as possible for them going here into the second. So we are underway here, it looks like. Do you want the scoreboard back, boys? If that's possible, I can't do it on my end. Sorry, no rush. I don't know if someone can do it.
I've got it up here. How do you go just full screen with that?
Oh, you gotta do the share screen. So if you go to invite, you can do share screen if you want.
Yeah, but mine's showing. Mine's not doing like just the full screen of that. It's got stats and stuff below it. So I'm.
Oh, you can pull it up if you want. Anyway, I know there's 4 of us, so like we don't have to truly worry about it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We'll try to find our way back a little bit later. But shots are 12-12 here as we start the second period with an icing from Dallas, it looks like. All right, hot take.
I kept having I did have the scoreboard up on my end at one point, but it kept like freezing up.
Just scroll down a little bit and you're good. You're golden.
You guys must be ahead by a couple seconds because you guys said icing and then mine was like 5 seconds later icing.
There you go. Perfect. We're golden. That's perfect. We're good. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure we had that.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I like it when we have the scoreboard. It just makes it more fair. Screen.
Speaking of which, where's our banners and things?
Oh yeah, right. Will it work? I didn't do it just because there's a lot of us in. Let's try it. It kind of cuts our head off a little bit. I'm just gonna leave it just because it kind of cuts all our heads off. But that's okay. We're all here. Got it. Hot take, boys. Where is the best place to sit in the Saddle Dome?
Press level.
Okay. Any reason?
Craziest place to watch a game from, and a lot of shit happens up there.
Like fights and like.
Oh yeah.
Any juicy stories?
Oh man.
Any PG-14 stories?
13, yes.
Yeah, none I can really share on here.
Okay, fair enough. I've had crazy stories, not like at a Flames game, but at a Blue Jay game here. As good shot there. You got Lindholm out there, top line. Looks like again here with Huberdeau and Mangiapane here. Shots are 15-12 right now for Calgary here. They've been getting a lot of zone pressure here. Mangiapane's going to score.
Hold on.
Let's go, boys.
5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I'm just about 10 seconds behind. So.
Oh.
Wow! Thanks for the spoiler. What the hell, man? That's a good goal, though.
I mean,
that's what I said in the episode, man.
Upgrade your internet.
It's not even internet. I think it's just the feed. It's clear. Like it's clear. It's 60 frames per second, 1080p. I can't. Yeah, no, I can't skip it anymore. It says live, so.
I wish I knew what to tell you there.
Yeah, it's fine.
I think
it's all good.
I'm ahead by you, Kyle, but by 10 seconds, I think it's long.
I knew we'd all be all over the place tonight. That's why I said I wasn't going to worry about it. Well, normally, I do it with one other person. I just at the beginning, we're like, okay, where are you? I can pause the thing, and then you try to sync it up as best you can.
I don't really care. I just would like to know about what. If you say, "Oh, they score," it's like, all right. Well, I know what happens next. I just want to see it.
Do you not want me to spoil it just in case?
No, I don't really care. I just want to see it. What I care more about is just how was the goal scored. It's like it's like okay, they score. Yeah. It's like oh shitty or yay. Okay, let's see how they score.
Hey, I mean,
that is a good shot.
Fourth of the year. And it was a great feed actually from Uyghur and Lindholm there to kind of set that up. But all right, boys, we're up 2-1. We're in.
I think Kyle's right. This is the game where they go off, and so they win this one 6-2, and then they lose the next 3. Is that how this works?
Yep, that's literally what's going to happen.
And then they spend the next 3 games trying to get 1 goal each game.
But hey, Mangiapane's been good against Dallas. Actually, 6 points there, 4 goals in his last 6 games versus Dallas. So you got to give him some credit.
And anybody that scores goals, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and be excited for it every time.
Why not? I don't have a lot to celebrate this year. I don't know if you guys are football fans, but I'm a Seahawk guy, so I'm like,
I'm I'm a Niners guy, so it was
Wow.
going great.
I'm so sorry.
For a bag of pucks is probably the most criminal thing I've ever seen.
I mean, it's a thing of beauty.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we get Leonard Williams for like a second.
Right.
Oh, sorry for the ASMR Pringles, guys. My bad. I might end up eating the whole bottle tonight. It's gonna be good.
Let's see. So that's a nice feed by Uyghur, and then just blocker in, or blocker shot.
I think it just showed that like they combined, like these two teams actually combined for, was it goals or points? I missed that stat.
31 goals.
31 goals, yeah. So it's a lot. Now that it is Dallas, obviously we're watching Dallas Calgary tonight. Last memory I have with them, obviously in this building, was Game 7, right, all the way back.
Yep.
Were you there?
Thinking back,
No.
I wanted to ask you guys this: like, were you surprised that it went 7 games and like
Yes.
to overtime?
Oh yeah.
You couldn't have. Yeah.
They can thank Jake Ottinger for getting it to 7, because if it wasn't for him, the series would have been over in probably 5 games.
Fair. And you know what? It honestly should have. If it wasn't for Ottinger, it would have been done. Right.
Yeah.
He had an amazing series, but you also have to look at the Flames and the way they outshoot their opponent by perimeter shots.
Right.
And that, I mean, obviously, I'm not taking. He had a lot of 10-bell saves, and he had an incredible series. But we're also throwing 40 at him, and 38 of them were from the perimeter, and not high danger or quality scoring.
You guys are not
chances,
about to like what's about to happen here.
That's right.
They score.
No.
They score here.
Who? No. You say they, and I'm like, who the frig are you talking about?
Yeah.
You said you guys aren't gonna like what's gonna happen here. I was gonna say they. Dallas scored.
There's his weak goal every game, right? He has at least one weak goal every game. He's had a much better season so far, but he still lets in that one every game.
Jason Robertson. I think at some point you knew he was going to find the way to like contribute in this game. So not surprised. I mean, he's one of the best players in the league. I mean,
you're not going to keep him off the score sheet.
Price, he's what? He's easily a top 5 player, right?
Yeah.
Is that fair to say? Like,
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not surprised that he's on the board. So hence,
fuck.
Hence, with it received a really nice pass from Sergio, I believe. Pavelski with the secondary.
Marshall, there's this amazing thing called putting your stick on the ice.
Right.
Yeah,
It might actually work. Yeah.
Do that.
You'd be amazed with how many passes you'll receive from Huberdeau if you just go back to basics and get your stick on the ice.
Because Huberdeau likes passing.
Sure
I posed this question earlier, Connor. In a package deal for Hannafin and Lindholm and wherever he ends up going, heard a lot about Carolina maybe being one of those teams. I don't know who else really would kind of be involved with that. What does an ideal package look like in return that you'd be satisfied with?
I immediately forget all. You're telling me this, and I'm trying to remember any of the Carolina Hurricanes players right now, and I can't. So as of right now, just give us some draft picks. Offside. Yep.
It is. Can't name one player.
Freddie Anderson.
There you go.
And Toronto. Yeah, I remember the goaltenders because I'm a goaltender myself. So
good job. Okay.
I mean, if they want to package Aho back, I mean, I'm fine with that.
No, you will imagine, Riley. They would never go for that. But I don't know. I mean, it does seem like it is a potential suitor. I think that's just kind of from what I've been seeing. But I'm gonna go into my best friend Cap Friendly and see what they got there. I just want to see some names and see whether or not they're suitors or not.
So, You're talking about the Hurricanes, right?
Yes, we are.
So we're thinking that they're going to be potential suitors to
The package
trade for the players that they traded us.
Yeah, why not?
Wow.
This
Okay.
league's crazy. Why not?
I mean, if they can pull it off, that'd be amazing, right? We get the best years out of their career and ship them back for a couple of firsts. Thank you.
Yeah. So let's check it out here. I'm just curious because it does seem like it seems like for a team like Carolina, they would want to go probably all in for when they come to the trade deadline. It seems like that would probably be the route that they would want to go down. So let's check it out here. Outside of like Teravainen and Svechnikov, Aho, I don't know if there's anybody. Maybe a defenseman. Outside of those three, there's nobody that really pops out. Like there's Kotkaniemi, Michael Bunting, Martin Nikash, Jordan Staal. Like I don't know. Like it doesn't seem like there's. I don't want to say value, but I'm just not sure. Like if that's what you would want to do, right? So maybe go after picks. Maybe go after see what kind of prospects that they have. I don't know, man. It seems like if they want to do anything, it might be on the defensive side of it and try to get some picks out of it. But this is all just like hypothetical, so I'm just shooting the shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we like Harvey the Hound?
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, we're big fans of
Hell yeah!
Harvey. Yeah. Okay.
He's the original mascot. You can't mess with Harvey.
People hate him, and it's like
apparently McTavish can't with his with stealing his tongue.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good rivalry. I like that.
That'll never not be funny.
Yeah, agreed.
No, there was the Harvey the Ham, and then there was I think it was on ESPN the fucking thing on the bottom with the caption, and it says Harvey the Hound now speechless.
That's funny.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, good old Harvey. I think somebody's chiming in that they're pissed that they that we couldn't name Connor couldn't name a Hurricanes player.
That's funny.
Oh. Well, I mean, listen.
So when you look at cap friendly though, right? Like they've got $3 million space as it is right now, which is pretty much. I mean, that's better than most of the.
You were right earlier about a lot of the teams being tight to the cap, but go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, but they've got all their picks for the next 3 years. They have 2 second rounds, one from Philly. They don't have a third round in 2026, but I mean the pieces are there in my opinion. I mean, if they have they have what we need.
It's true.
Do we have what they need? That's the question.
That's the question, right? I wouldn't hate if it just so happens that this team is tanking this year.
Mm-hmm.
Good chance there. Good stop by Marchand though. Yeah, like if they tank and we end up getting a first round pick, like I wouldn't hate having 2 picks in the first round, one high, one low.
Yeah,
if that's the way it goes, because I think I don't know about you guys, but I want to be in that lottery come May, right?
Yes,
you'd have to be in the lottery, right?
Exactly. Yeah, you have to be in there, or it's wasted, right?
It's true because you don't want to be a 500 team this year. What's that going to get you? What does that tell you about this team? Friggin' nothing.
No, what it does
is and something I said, the definition of insanity is doing the exact same shit and expecting a different result. And they
got that right. You got that right.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, you make the playoffs for 1 round. It gives Murray Edwards a couple $1 million for his pocket, and then he's happy and he wants to keep doing that, right? And then we sign aging veterans that are on the ass end of their careers and expect to go deep with it. It's just it's been mind blowing for so long that's been the status quo of this team.
How much blame do we put on Brad Treliving for all this?
Every single bit.
I would say a lot.
Yeah.
Percentage-wise.
I think percentage-wise, I would say 70%. I think obviously the the meddling that the owners do is also to be thrown into the blame game on that. He's, Murray Edwards likes to think he's the director of hockey operations instead of just allowing the guy that he pays to do that job to do his job. But Tree Living, the way he threw out those full no moves and no trade clauses like they were candy, it just handcuffs us, right? We got these two ridiculous contracts going on right now that are not looking good, obviously, and you can't even trade them, can't move them in any way. Nobody's going to take them as far as the length or the term and the money, let alone how they're playing right now. So it's. I think what he did to us on his way out of here was bullshit.
It was like there's no other way of putting it. It was bullshit, right?
And I wish him all the luck in Toronto,
which he's not gonna get.
I can't believe he got signed. He got a job that fast, in my opinion.
I think Toronto was desperate because they knew Dubas was up the door, right?
Yeah, clearly
they knew he was. They knew he was desperate. So I'm not surprised. I know you're a little bit ahead, Noah, but we are getting back here from commercial break here. Score is 2-2 tonight. Does anybody do the Tim Hortons pick a player who you think's going to score? You guys ever do that?
Nah.
I do it the odd time, and I did it a couple nights ago, and I got 2 out of 3.
nice.
Oh, nice.
So I'm like, I gotta keep coming back for more now. Let's go.
I can't believe I've never been a winner of the score and win contest, for crying out loud.
True. How many times have you guys entered the 50-50 when you go to a game?
I do it pretty much every time.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. I think I get the $20 one, and then I just so 20 for 20.
What is the highest that you've seen it go up to?
I think one night I saw it and I've never gone to a playoff game, like a live playoff game. So for a regular season, I think it went up to $5,500 or $500,000, or over 500,000.
Wow.
What a save!
Yeah,
What a save by Markstrom. Sorry, Connor. Oh my goodness. Doesn't help that Dallas is dancing around this damn team right now. But that was an incredible save. Sorry. That was gross.
I can't think of. To be honest, I don't really pay too much attention to what the value is when it's in. I know it's usually up and around $60,000, I think, isn't it? Usually kind of a rough marker.
The Canucks game I was at Friday, they went up to 138, I think it was.
Oh, guys.
No.
Is an oh no means that Calgary scored.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
It better
doesn't.
not.
No, it doesn't. No shot.
Oh no.
No shot.
Come on.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Okay, no, it's going the other way. Yeah, no, it's going the other way.
Unreal.
No, it's going the other way. It's going the other way. Okay,
Way to give him all the time in the world.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Way to give him
Guys!
Way to give him all the time in the world to shoot as Angus is checking in. Angus, he came in at a great time.
My prediction is still being correct right now. I said it was 3. I said it was going to be 5-2. So, okay, it's coming to fruition.
I like that. But how do you give him that much room?
Markstrom had no idea where it was.
Yeah, that was pathetic.
Dude, he was screened.
Oh,
he was screened by 2 of his own guys.
yeah. Yeah, this zone defense is not working out.
Nope. Hey, this is what we wanted, though, right? This is what we wanted, right? Keep it going. That's okay.
Marky makes a big save, and then he allows a goal right after.
I know.
Yeah. That's the most Markstrom thing ever, right?
It's goddamn. At least I'm impressed he didn't let in the first goal and the first shot in this game.
I thought that was rough last year.
He did that
How many times?
He did it too many times last year. It sucked. It sucked a lot.
Yeah, it was gross.
All right, 4-2 right here. Wow.
4-2. That's what I said. Yeah, this zone defense is it's scrambly at best.
Oh, that is
Sucks.
5.
It also doesn't help
No,
that Dallas,
guys.
like we're not giving credit where credit is due because Dallas is an amazing team. Like they're all over them right now. This is insane. They're all over these. God.
Why don't we
This
look
also
like
goes
that
to
when
show
we're
you
in
just
the
how
our
bad
offensive
this
zone?
team is.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Noah.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying Dallas is a great team, but this also goes to show just how bad the Flames are.
Yeah, but like we kind of knew that. We kind of knew it a little bit, right?
Yep.
Whether we didn't know that before, but yeah, it's become official now. Like it's 5-on-5. Like look at how far back. Like your zone defense thing is right. Like they're all sitting back doing nothing.
Yeah.
Doesn't help
He's
the fourth line out there.
Arenado's going screw zones here. I'm just gonna skate around like I did when I was a Pee Wee player.
Mediocre.
That'd be Gilbert. Tell him. You tell the world.
Yeah. Yeah, that.
Yeah, Gilbert, you've done so much for the team. Show your anger by slightly pushing a guy. Excuse me.
I mean, it's more heart than half the team at the moment, to be honest, though.
Honor, were you like this on Sunday during the game?
Oh, dude. I don't know. No, I tell him.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can confirm. I can absolutely confirm.
Okay. All right.
Dude, I'm almost surprised that I haven't thrown something at my TV.
Oh yeah, wait. You guys were at Trolley, weren't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where is Trolley? Just for like my sanity.
17.
It's
17th Avenue.
Me going to look it up like right now.
Yeah.
Bernard versus Draisaitl.
Is it the Trolley or
Trolley 5.
Trolley 5?
Trolley
Thank you.
And Trolley 5.
Good stuff.
Oh damn! Looks like they got good food there. God damn.
Oh yeah.
Playing pickleball, dude.
That's not showing towns.
Trolley 5. Oh wow! It's like. Oh okay. It's kind of close to the Stampede Park. Just down the road.
Oh, yeah.
It's not bad. Cool.
It's on the Red Mile.
Oh, we love the Red Mile.
Red Mile was fun, and it really fizzled out in the last couple of playoffs. But I mean, obviously you're never going to get the intensity of 04. That was amazing. To be a team that doesn't belong in the playoffs to begin with and go all the way.
How many times?
If only we could be the LA Kings and actually win. Well, we actually did. Sorry, haha. We were the Kings in 04. We did win it, but whatever.
We did in Game 6.
Yep.
Oh God.
I've talked to Jell and I about that a couple of times. He's a customer of mine,
Okay.
and he's still very angry about that game, about that call.
Really? Oh, I would be too.
Yeah.
And
then of course, me being the jerk that I am, I always go, you still had a bunch of time to come back in that game, and you still had a Game 7. So, come on.
Well, no,
quit
it's
your,
true.
quit your whining.
You had lots of opportunities to still win, right? Despite it like not going your way. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Absolutely.
I agree.
But I mean, you can't take anything away from the eliminator for that playoffs, right? Like Jelena was phenomenal to watch.
Kind of crazy though, like that whole decade, right? Where you had Flames were in the final, Oilers were in the final, Senators were in the final, Canucks at the tail end of the decade were in the final. Like crazy the amount of Canadian teams that we had just in the final, and none of them won a goddamn thing.
Right, there's that.
Oh.
And then Montreal for the most recent.
And then Montreal.
Yeah. Who shouldn't have been in the final was in the final.
During the COVID Cup.
And then there's the Leafs.
I love the Leafs where they are.
Are we okay? What was that?
No, I'm just laughing that. And then there's the Leafs. It's like, yeah, how much have you done?
Guys, you could be a Leaf fan. It's okay. As bad as we are going to be this year, which I'm assuming that's the direction it's going to go, we could be the Leafs, right? That's how we keep my sanity together.
I couldn't imagine being loyal to a team for that long with that kind of record of, yeah.
But yeah, go ahead.
That's hard. That's hard. That would be hard on the psyche of a human being. It's got to be. I don't know how they do it.
It feels like, I don't know, man. That window is slowly closing though with that team.
Well,
I don't know, man.
Kadri actually made a play. That's not possible. Okay, this is no longer a real game.
But he shot it right at Ottinger. It's not like Ottinger was sprawling for a diving save.
No. But he still made a play. Like he actually moved his feet. That's not him. This isn't.
Well,
someone has replaced him.
What's not him is the fact that he actually tried to go around the defender instead of pretending he can go through them.
True.
Right.
Connor, we asked this question earlier too. I'm just switching up a little bit here as we got about 6 minutes left here in the second. Who do you see coming out of the East? I think we all gave a variety of different answers. I think we had New Jersey with Carolina. I didn't really pick one yet. I haven't decided, but Connor, who do you have coming out of the East this year?
First overall in the East, I picked Carolina.
Okay.
I picked Carolina as well.
Wait, hold on.
Have you learned any of the players' names yet?
I was gonna say that. Carolina, he doesn't know a goddamn player on that team.
Eric Stahl.
Sorry.
There it is.
Yeah, Eric Stahl. I got Rob and Brendan Moore playing right wing.
There you go.
Sorry, I had to laugh at that. That was funny. But I feel
Elias Lindholm.
The former Hurricane.
Yes.
And could be future, right? Let's make
Cam Ward.
Cam Ward. Oh,
Jeez.
God, who else is on that goddamn team? Eric Cole.
Cam Ward.
Oh, Fox. Didn't Fox play for them?
Yeah, well, no. What happened with that?
No, but he never did.
No, he never played.
Didn't he go Carolina and then the Rangers? But he never actually played a game for the Hurricanes.
Yes, but he didn't.
That's
so
right.
the thing is, he was never going to resign. He was never going to sign Carolina.
Yeah, that's right. Wow.
Fox didn't want to sign that fucking guy
there, or at the time, I wonder.
What's that?
For Fox, I'd be curious to know the reason, why you wouldn't sign with Carolina. It just seemed like a team maybe at the time that was kind of on the way up.
Well, he's from New York and said he would only play for New York.
Celebrate.
What a pretentious thing to.
Why does he have Dewar's number on? What's going on?
True. Fox was never with us. So yeah, we were saying.
I mean,
go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, we drafted him, but just weren't able to sign it, right?
Yeah, we weren't able to sign him, and then I thought, didn't he go to Carolina but didn't play a game for them?
No, well, we traded him.
That's what I'm trying to
Carolina. Yeah, we traded him in the trade that brought back Lindholm and Hannah.
Yeah, and then they sent him subsequently.
And then from there, and then he signed with New York, right?
That's what I thought. Yeah,
we effectively traded the rights to sign him is what it was. We didn't trade the player, but the rights to.
We need
a contract.
We need a trade tree or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
Okay, 3-2. We got about 4 minutes left here in the second period here. We're getting over so far, boys. They're down 3-2. Does anybody want to see overtime tonight? At least get a pity point out of this.
No chance.
I
tell me how you really feel.
Getting a point for losing is the most ridiculous thing in the world. Right? How many teams have snuck into playoffs because in the last 7 minutes of the game they just kind of hang back because they've already got the tie? Come on.
So would you feel better if we had a system like soccer where you get 3 points for a win, 1 point for if they just tie? Everybody who doesn't want to go to a game and see a goddamn tie, though, that's the thing, right?
Yeah, I honestly think it's 2 points.
Remember, the
You win, you
NHL
get 'em.
did used to do ties.
Yep,
Oh yeah,
sure did. Had a few of those.
I forgot about that. Do we go? Do you think it ever goes back to that?
No,
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 it's all
no.
about numbers, right? It's
True.
all about numbers. And so I think if anything, it's either they may go to 1-1 for the even strength and then or the regulation and then one extra
Wow.
for the overtime, which I don't know. I still don't think you should get a point for losing a game.
True.
That's
I mean,
just, I'm old.
yeah, no, I get it. I think, but I mean, it is like to think about it, like it is a way to quickly decide a game. And yes, it's 3-on-3, but yeah, no, I agree. Like if you lose the game, you lose the game, right? Like there's no sugarcoating it.
I don't
And-
mind the format of OT. I'm not a huge fan of the shootout, but like the 3-on-3s can be.
Oh my God, boys, what are you doing?
4,
Yeah.
yes. 4, yes. Oh wait, did we get a penalty?
It was a stupid penalty, man.
Okay.
It was
Um,
bad.
What are we doing?
Saying about
What
the shootout.
Oh my God, Mangiapane was not going to knock the puck off of Heiskanen at all.
No,
Whoa, that was
No.
the saddest holding penalty I've ever seen.
get a hold. Like he just passed each other.
So bad. It was so
I mean, if anything, he got in the way, but he had the puck, so it's not interference. So
God.
I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know either, man. I don't know. Ugh. This team.
What I was gonna say is like I don't really like the shootout either,
Okay.
but I don't like having ties as well. Like a game needs to have a conclusion. Like it's why on the European football I kind of get pissed off when it says 1-1, but the team would win because of penalties. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Penalties? Like, oh, your team was a little more naughtier, so therefore you don't win. Like, what? No, that's stupid. So, like, yeah, a game needs to have a conclusion. Oh, it's 4-2. 4-2.
Dude, Connor?
What?
You might want
let's see how long it takes for him to
you might
know.
want to look at the comment.
I think a male model. Oh, you know, I'll take that, dude. I'll take that. I'll fucking take that. Yes.
Every day, wouldn't you?
No, if you said male stripper, I could have a live show. But what I was gonna say is
Like blushing now.
yeah, no, dude.
He's
It's like,
he's
dude, fuck
been
yeah.
throwing off his game.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's amazing.
What I was gonna say was is that the overtime we should have 2 overtimes. So a 4-on-4, a 5-minute 4-on-4, and then a 5-minute 3-on-3.
How about 3-on-3, 2-on-2?
Yeah.
No, 2-on-2.
That'd be kind of fun.
I think I could do 5 minutes of each, but if it means getting rid of the shootout altogether, go 10 minutes of each, and then I mean you're pretty much guaranteed somebody's going to score in that.
Right. Connor, you're
Pretty
getting like
much guaranteed.
all these goddamn compliments
What
here.
am I? These glasses look good too, dude. I am literally Harry Potter, bro.
Male model, not a stripper.
No, modern
Degrading.
stripper.
Yeah, we're not here to degrade.
Oh my God.
Why am I getting compliments here? I'm not. This is not how things usually go.
We just give the fans what they want and give Connor the full screen.
I know. Should we just go?
Yeah, like, there's no sense in us being here.
Connor,
Have you ever had a
Alrighty here, bye.
from a Bruins fan?
you.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's been a question posed for you.
Oh, sorry. Let me look at the chat here.
Oh, did you see it? Okay. Do you want me to bring it up again?
Yeah, bring it up.
Yeah, I'll bring it up again. Okay. All right.
Can I have a girlfriend? Asking for no, I don't.
Oh, how interesting.
I am extremely
We have the crazy takes.
I am.
So what are you saying?
I am so socially awkward. You know what? Like me doing this right now is because I'm online. In person, man, unless I've known you for a little while, dude, I'm like a shy little boy. Like it's
Listen, after doing this for all these years, you just get comfortable doing it because there's just some crazy crap goes on anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Was that a penalty?
Might be. I don't know. Was the
wow.
What a spin move by Kadri.
Oh, I know. He actually did something for once.
No, he fell right on his
I'm
ass.
falling. I can't get up.
Well, this feels like another episode of THPN at the Bachelor.
Right?
I didn't see that one either. Damn it, I have to look down and look up.
I know. We should be looking down. Why don't you guys just chat? Hey?
Is there like a sub room in the StreamYard platform?
Oh, guys.
No,
don't tie the game. No.
No.
Oh.
Oh, four. Wait, four.
Is over Arizona.
Oh.
No, it's 1-0 Rangers over Diamondbacks in Game 5. By the way, right now.
What inning?
Yeah, it is.
Was that the big
7?
Bottom of 7.
That was the big. Guys.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I thought something was going to happen here. That's why you did that. Just to let whoever
Are
this.
you a Flames fan, Connor?
We all are.
No, not at all. No,
I don't think Chris is a Flames fan.
Yeah, I don't. What is all this stuff you got back there?
Yeah, no, I am a Flames fan. Indeed.
As God, seriously, you guys probably should get a room at some point. Anyway,
that's correct. Yeah.
I have to switch topics for a second. Chris, what's your
4-2. Oh, 4-2. I see it. Yes, I see 4-2. 4-2. Come on, right down there. Let's see. Down Main Street. Right in the front. Boom.
10 seconds left in the second period, and the Stars go up 4-2.
I said 5-2. Okay, I said 5-2.
Turnovers.
I said 5-2. I said 5-2. If I get this right, I swear to God, I need money. I will need money.
I tell you that he skated through 3 zones to get that goal.
So let's see. 1, 2. Atta boy, Tanev. You are fucking useless. So let's see. Tanev decides, hey, instead of getting
Get rid of Hanifin right now.
In Tanev's defense there, he's on the other side of that zone. That wasn't his spot.
I can't believe we won more period of this shit.
Right?
Literally. I'm going to take the scoreboard off for a little bit. I'll just leave it there. Because I thought they had 1 second left anyway. They have 11 seconds. Not like anything's going to really happen anyway, unless Noah spoils it. No, I think
there we go.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool.
What a save by Jake.
What a yeah, you really had to work for that glove save. So I guess we're happy with it being 4-2. Obviously, you guys are getting close with your predictions so far.
I said 5-2. I said it's going to be the exact same score.
I said 4-2, but obviously there's no way that the Flames are going to sustain no more goals in the third. Like,
it's going to be tough, right? Like, they've been playing sit-back hockey for the longest time. Okay, we'll take a break. I'm going to go to the bathroom, and we will come back with apparently more of Connor.
Hey, can we just hear more about Connor? Dude.
Just put him on full screen. We don't need the
Oh,
ad.
yeah.
Right?
I'm gonna come back for a commercial. And I'm just gonna stick Connor on here. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break. We'll do 2 commercial breaks, and then we'll come back for what should be a very entertaining third
I
period.
can't wait.
I can't
Edge
wait.
of my seat.
I know. Okay, we'll be back, boys. I told you I was gonna do it.
Oh my god!
Oh god, I was like that for like 20 seconds. As he's on, like, what are you playing? Cotton? I'm sorry, I had to do that. It was so funny. I thought she would have appreciated that.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I thought.
Ooh.
Listen, if it was anybody else on the stream, I'd be doing the same thing.
Okay, good. No, I'm just gonna play. Honestly, I'm just gonna play until the intermission is up. So, but hell, you know what? I might even just play while the period is going on.
Are we playing Shell? Are we trying to make? Are you playing the Flames in the Stanley Cup Final in NHL 24?
Oh no! I don't even think the game can simulate. Even if I did have NHL, I don't think the game could simulate any kind of real possibility. The game would break. Be like,
I believe that.
Like, yeah, no, it'd be like Flames even making the playoffs, like even in a simulated, a simulated game. No, never. Put it up against the AHL Wranglers and they get beaten 5-0. So
I mean, it's not that bad right now, though. All things
tank
considered.
season, baby!
Yay! I love tank season.
Yay! We're tanking for
Tank Bowl.
We love a good tank bowl. As it's 4-2 Dallas here, as we're waiting for Chris to come back. He's just kind of doing whatever right now. We'll let him be. I'm just gonna take a second though to appreciate like the collectibles that he has. Like, I love it. Is there anything in there that you can kind of see that you're a fan of already? I'm just trying to look around. Like, I don't know, the Black Sea is kind of iconic a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. I don't know. The Black Sea's always been iconic.
Black Sea. I
Been a
mean,
beauty.
listen, the 04 home and aways are a million times better than their current jerseys.
Oh, absolutely. As
Yeah, not
Chris
even close.
coming back here, Chris, we were just admiring your collectibles in the background while Connor was getting commented on his arms. So, what's your? I know.
See that?
I know.
See that team photo that used to hang in the dressing room.
That's sick. What's your I can't keep going back to this. What's your most prized collectible, Chris? What do you like the best in there?
Probably that photo because it was actually in the locker room. I do have a couple of cool ones that have been given to me from my family, which have been pretty neat.
Mhm.
Got a couple of originals, which are Mike is it Nugent?
Oh yeah, okay.
He got a couple of his pieces up. He does some pretty cool spots. Plus, I have a piece that was made from kind of a friend I made through one of the Flames pages. His child is an artist, and I have a piece from them. It's actually quite nice. I like it. It's a Riddick of all players, but it's one of those. It's like metal art where you kind of scratch it out. It's freehand done, and it's amazing.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Nice. I think my
Let's see here.
only collectible really has been it was like a Jerome McGinley just frame that was signed that was like on our walls at our public school, and I loved it so much that my principal was just like, "Here, just take it." Like pity tossed it, right? And he was like, "Take it," and I'm like, "All right, this is great. Like it's going right into the room, getting hung up right away." Oh my god.
I've got a picture of my daughter and I when I was coaching her at baseball. She doesn't play anymore. She's too cool for that.
Apparently, Dylan has been inside your room before.
Oh, he's been in there. That's Dylan Simpson, my co-host on the.
Sorry, I know it's the way you said it.
Oh yeah, he's been in it.
That was amazing. Oh my
yeah.
god. Get right in the room.
Oh yeah.
So we're not all from Calgary. I think I'm the only one actually that's not from Calgary.
Yeah.
Right?
You're
Yeah.
the only outsider.
Yeah.
Stuck in Toronto.
I am
Stuck in Toronto.
Calgary.
Stupid Toronto.
Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's
It's
too
a
bad,
real
man.
shame. It sucks. It all sucks.
Honestly, why are you even here?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Let me throw on my 2004 Leafs jersey and just leave.
Ooh, Dylan's all the way inside. Ooh, right.
Sorry, Kyle, I had to take control there for a second.
Oh my god, that's okay. What the hell is happening with the show today?
I'm sorry, I just had to kind of go with it.
It's the Bruins fans' fault, right? It's changed the mindset of everybody in the room.
Look, okay, Connor.
No, it's my fault because actually no, it's Noah's fault because he's the one that sent the link, and then I came in here and I'm like, all right, you know what, screw it, why not just watch the game with the boys? And then all of a sudden he's like, and then I guess the Bruins fan decided, oh my god, you look like a model, I love you, but
before I answer that, the GTA sucks because the traffic sucks. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Toronto. Don't come. It's not worth it. It really is not worth it. Like, you've seen this. You can see the CN Tower on TV, and that's all you need.
Oh yeah.
It was cool seeing the CN Tower from the.
Oh, the airport's brutal. The airport's the worst.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Oh really?
Yeah, Pearson sucks. I got to go to Toronto for the first time. I've been to the airport many times on layovers, but I went to visit some family in August. So finally got to a live Jays game, which was pretty cool.
Where's your family from in Ontario?
My son and his girlfriend they're in Sudbury right now.
Let's go! No way! That's amazing.
Where are they?
She tells him about the wolf all the time.
No way. That's amazing. I went to school for 4 years in Sudbury, and then I actually lived there for whatever, another year or two. And no way they're in Sudbury. Are they at school in Sudbury, or they actually do they live there?
So she's lived there all her life, and he's a contractor. He does wallpaper for hotels and things like that. So I guess they're building a big building there, and he's got the contract. So he'll be there for a few months.
I love it. That's amazing. Yeah, Sudbury. Go ahead.
Sorry, no. What I thought you said at first was in Siberia. I'm like,
it's the same thing.
What?
Oh, yeah, it's pretty much.
Yeah, it's the same place.
Yeah, it's pretty much
same shit, different pile, right?
Yeah, there's not one smooth road up there. There's what else can I say about it? It's cold.
They haven't taken enough of our tax dollars to repair their infrastructure yet.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much.
Have they done anything even with it?
No.
Oh, okay, good. Okay.
No, not really. So it's a little it's pretty bad, but anyway.
Toronto though, doesn't it?
You know what? Honestly, it's better than Toronto. I'll take that. I'll take Sudbury over Toronto any day of the week. Back to hockey. Dylan asked if what's your opinion been so far on Mangiapane's game? Not like today, but his game in general so far. He does have a goal tonight.
He's not been noticeable in pretty much like majority of games going back to last year.
Mm-hmm.
I think there should be a lot more criticism towards other players like Mangiapane, Backlund, etc.
Sorry, I just had to laugh at a comment I'll bring up after.
Yeah.
But yeah, to your point, Noah, I feel like a lot of these guys have been unnoticeable. I don't think Mark played that bad tonight. I don't think the score says that he's been this bad.
He let one softy in, but it's a lot better than it was last year, where he let in almost all of his goals would be softies that he could have easily saved. But yeah, no, it's just been just weird.
It is, yeah. No, I agree.
My personal opinion of Mangiapane has never changed. Yes, he can score some flash goals and they're nice, but away from the puck, he's terrible.
Right.
He cannot.
Yeah.
He can't go into the corner and dig a puck out. He doesn't make his line mates better.
Yeah.
But if he's in the right spot, he can score, a really nice goal. And he did it 2 years ago. It was great. Got his 35 goals or whatever that was. But you also have to remember, with 35 goals, he still ended the season with 55 points.
It's crazy to think that.
Isn't that like a crazy ratio?
Yeah, it is. It's wild to think that. I think that's ridiculous.
He spends too much time on his ass because he's so easy to push off the puck, and he falls over too much. And I don't know. I've never had a high opinion of Mangiapane, but that's just me. I watch him away from the puck more than I watch him with the puck, and I don't like what he does away from the puck.
Seems like a lot of the guys though on the team, but yeah, it's understandable.
Fair point. Fair point.
Connor, you've been asked whether about your political status.
I don't talk about politics. I won't.
Really? Because somebody just asked you.
I think that means that he's a Trudeau voter. Then I think that's what that
means.
Oh, that's amazing.
I don't.
Somebody get this guy out, and somebody kick this guy out of here. This Boston Bruin. This is getting bizarre.
Yeah, I don't talk about politics at all. Like I just, dude, I hate just even thinking about it. I
mean, Trudeau's fallen off a bit of a wagon recently. Let's be honest.
I don't even care about between Trudeau and the Conservatives and everything like that. I just don't care. I just don't.
Same. Yeah, I don't give a crap what they talk about. Just make everything cheaper and we're all happy.
Let's make Canada great again, okay?
Yeah. The only government I want is less of it.
That's right.
Fair enough.
I think we got one more commercial break, and then we are back for a third and final period of what should be an entertaining one. because it's been entertaining for at least the back half of this game.
You got Noah assuming
yes.
gender over here.
Is he really? Oh my god.
What?
I mean,
Where's
maybe.
Tom?
I mean, maybe. Like, I don't know. No.
Typical Boston Bruins fan.
You're gonna have a great episode next time you guys do an episode, eh?
Yeah.
If we haven't been canceled yet.
Yeah, you haven't been canceled.
Surprisingly.
Well, I think you gained a new subscriber though. I mean, that's gotta be worth something.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
That doesn't hurt. Yay!
You gained a new
Yay!
listener, right? Oh my god. Well, I mean, hey, it's your guys' show. You can pump it if you want. Chris, I know you can do the same, but
Yep.
you know, if you want to pump the show, by all means, we're sitting here during commercial break.
Right. I mean, Dylan and I will be doing
Yeah. So
a recording tomorrow for the Armchair GM podcast. It'll be live on all the platforms, right? But Spotify, Apple, YouTube, and everything will be live there for Friday. So tune in for that. We'll likely be breaking down this game as well. We like to do that in our shows. The week that was, if you will.
Cool. Nice.
We
Noah,
just
boys?
break. Yeah, usually in our podcast, we just break down crying. We don't break down the games, just break down crying. Because just of how pathetic.
How many
Go on the
times?
show and watch us break down.
We're either breaking down dancing or breaking down crying.
Mhm.
So
Noah,
it's all dependent.
how many times this year so far have you seen Connor like just losing on the podcast? And Connor, you can answer too if you want.
You know what? I don't think I've lost it. I think it's just more like it's frustration, obviously, but I don't think it's been necessarily lost it because I know that there are I gotta be kind of regulations and be somewhat sane. What do we say? We'll say sane.
Sure.
As much as I'd love to just say, this team sucks, they should just quit everything. They, we should go back on that $1.2 billion deal and just relocate the team. And there are times where I'm like, oh, they want to say that, but it's like that's just unreasonable and stupid.
Mhm.
But there definitely has been times. Like, don't get me wrong, there has been times.
Okay. Boys, what's the plan going forward with the podcast? Right? Just like episode wise, you guys recording soon in this week, or what's the plan?
We actually just recorded today with Robert Munich of Flames Nation, and so we're gonna plug it in. Episode's gonna be set to be released tomorrow.
Nice.
And we have a bigger, broader, big picture conversation with Robert today, and obviously he plugged all his Flames Nation stuff. So hope everyone tunes into that one.
Well, I know somebody's going to tune into this one.
Someone will, and that's good enough.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you're going to get somebody who's going to do that. As the third period is underway, and for whoever's wondering, it's Flaming Talk. That's the great podcast that we have over here with Noah and Connor.
Yes,
So
yes.
And if he or she needs to subscribe because we don't know who it is,
Them.
just subscribe anyway.
Yay, thanks for subscribing.
Yeah, there you go. If you guys want to check it out, you guys have done a great job for the last little bit. I know you guys for Connor and Noah came on recently, but Chris, as always, you guys have been have been great, and hope to continue some good content going into this year.
Awesome. Yeah, dude. I do a podcast, do another live stream, dude. Absolutely, I'd love.
And guess what? I just love doing these just because it's the interaction. You can chill, relax, have some Pringles if you want.
Absolutely.
Just hang out.
Are you sponsored by Pringles? Is this show sponsored by Pringles?
Ooh.
Or is it?
Ooh.
Not yet.
I didn't get my shipment. It's really unfortunate.
I know. How about I feed you one? I'll throw one through the camera for you.
Attaboy. I'm gonna have a Kit Kat instead.
How much? Okay. Speaking of Kit Kat,
Yeah.
I think we had a giant bowl right last night for Halloween,
Yeah.
and I think we had maybe 7 kids show up.
Yeah,
Oh,
I bought enough for 100, and I think we maybe had 30.
So you got about half. You got about half left, give or take.
Yeah.
And hey, new subscriber, guys. Hey, look at that. There you go. Yay.
Hey!
Sorry.
I implemented some dad tax for when my daughter came home from her hall, so
Mhm.
so I still have lots of that left as well. So it's
Nice.
good.
Literally, we got down to like the last 2 kids, and we were like, you know what, just take like 10.
Yeah, the last couple I did the same thing here. Have handfuls. Take what you want.
Yeah, just take it. I just stopped asking. I'm like, do you guys like certain things? And I'm like, literally just like shove them in the bag and see you later.
Yeah, figure this out later on your own. Beat it.
Literally, yeah.
yeah.
Did you see any kids wearing like crazy or freaky costumes at all last night?
Nothing
I
that really
live in-
stood out.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was gonna say, I live in an apartment, and I was like, and so thank God. But there are times where kids would just go to apartment built or, yeah, to other people's apartment and just kind of like, hey, got candy at all? So I locked my door because I didn't have anything, and I'm like, I'm not going to be that kind of failure of a person in the building that's like, wow, so you don't even think about the kids? Because I've worked with kids. What?
4-3.
What?
Who did I say was going to score tonight?
Mackenzie Weegar gets on the board, and the Flames were actually on a power play, guys. We didn't notice that.
That's not
I
possible.
did not
No,
notice that.
I know. Mackenzie Weegar gets on the board.
it's 3 goals in one game for the Flames. Yeah, this is
And Peter
Yeah,
DeBoer
three
is
goals
not
and one of
happy.
them's a power play. That's craziness.
Peter DeBoer is not happy. Something must have gone down here.
Are they going to call no goal? They are. They're going to
No,
challenge
no,
it.
no, we're good. And nobody
Maybe it's the penalty
oh.
call. I didn't even see what the penalty was about.
I didn't even see it either. It was just tipped in. It got tipped off of Lindell and went in.
Okay.
Did anybody dress up this year? I didn't.
I did. I like I said, I work with kids, so of course, if you work with kids, you might as well, do something for the kids.
Yeah,
I was a cowboy.
No
Yeah.
way. Nice.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I have like some Stampede wear, and then I just needed like a last couple, and then yeah, so it was good, fun.
Noah, you didn't join in on the fun when it came to dressing up?
Yeah, no,
Nah.
gonna be a negative Nancy all the time.
Nah, just nah.
Nah.
Oh, that was weird. Okay. Shots are, can you believe it or not, shots are 30-27 for Calgary right now.
Right.
I mean, I can't believe it because they've outshot how many opponents and lost.
Yeah, I was going to say this isn't new. They
Very
like
true.
they
That's
like
right.
to shoot a lot. It's the quality
right.
of those shots that gets us.
All right. Yes.
Like even that, right? Backlund just shoveling it to the net and it goes off a stick there right in front. I mean, those are high danger chances. Like let's do more of that.
You got it. And
somebody
apparently you
in front of the net.
Apparently you had Weegar on your you got Weegar on your fantasy team, so that's gonna help.
Right?
There you go. Love to see that. Well, it's 16 minutes left, and this game's not out of reach yet, boys. Even though I don't know if some of us want it to be. Your prediction's not going to last, by the way. It's 4-3 Dallas. Can't be 5-2 anymore, but you're close. You guys are close.
I was close.
Yep. Probably.
I said 4-2 Dallas, and so I'm surprised that Calgary got that one. I didn't think they were going to sustain the 4.
Who said 5?
Look at them making a push.
Oh, did you say 5?
Oh, the 2?
I think Noah said 5-2. I said 4-2.
No, I said 5-2. I said it was going to be the exact same score as the Heritage Classic. So 4-3. I don't know.
Well, 5-3 would be probably like spot on too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. No fair.
Yeah. No, 5-3 would be pretty spot on. Still a lot of pressure here by Calgary as they're just trying to find a way here with 16 minutes to go. I mean, just at this point, just lose, guys. For me, just do it.
Yeah. Don't do that. Don't give me hope.
Please don't do that to me. As a little bit of a break here. Do you guys want to hear a funny story over the weekend that I got?
Sure.
Yeah, I do.
Go ahead.
So had a work weekend for THPN and was in Vancouver anyway, and we flew back, right? I flew back to Toronto, sadly.
No.
And on the plane, right, I go to sit, whatever, and there's nobody in my row. And I'm like, this is amazing, right? There's nobody in the 2 seats beside me. This is
Beauty.
It's phenomenal. So plane takes off, up in the air, seatbelt sign goes off. I got to go to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom. I come out of the bathroom after literally a minute, and there's this guy sitting in my seat with his shit all over the other 2 seats. And I go, dude, what are you doing? Like, he's like, oh, I'm sorry, man. I had a middle seat, and I was like really crammed in there, and I saw this was wide open, so I thought I'd come up. And I'm like, dude, no, like, go away. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, get out of my goddamn seat. So anyway, he got up and just went back to his seat. And I'm like, what was the point of that? Like, did you not see me go to the bathroom? Oh my God. So anyway, all the story is people are crazy. So
I flew to Pittsburgh, I think it was 2019, to watch a game. And so I did Calgary, Toronto to New York to Pittsburgh.
nice.
And my flight from Toronto to New York, as well as New York to Pittsburgh, I had nobody sitting next to me. It was brilliant. I laid, and like, they're both like hour-long flights, but
The best.
But it was probably one of the best flight experiences I've ever had. Other than the fact that I missed my flight in New York.
Okay.
Because they just decided to leave early.
What?
I walked up and I said, handed her my ticket, and I said, I'm Chris Ruback, blah blah, and she's like, oh yeah, no, your plane's already left. Well, I can't be, like, they're boarding in 5 minutes. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh no, we decided to go. It's like,
what do you mean we decided to go?
Did they make an announcement like boarding's now for this flight?
They may have, but I was in the bar like 30 feet away, and I didn't hear anything. So she just goes, she just types in, she goes, oh, here's your new ticket. It leaves in 2 hours. I'm like, thanks, I think.
Don't they
She's
usually
I
announce
suggest
people
you're
too?
here on time. Yeah, she goes, you should be here on time next time. I'm like, I'm literally 35 minutes before my flight. Like, how's that not on time?
That's ridiculous.
That's yeah.
Did they not say to beforehand, like, hey, so and so,
Right?
please come to the gate for final boarding?
Oh, that reminds me of a time where my dad was screwed over by WestJet. So it was another one of those stories. Now, he was actually late. Like the flight got off on time, but so he was on his way, right? And he missed his flight. And it would usually be where, late flights, then they say, okay, we'll book you for the next flight, right? He had to pay some, like, a late fee for whatever reason. And I think this was some earlier, earlier, I don't know, agreement or something like that with WestJet before they finally took it away. But he had to pay a late fee of like $500 to get onto the next flight. And he had to fill out this whole documentation about why he was late, and he's getting, like, they're taking his whole information about why he's late and everything like that. Like, it's like, what is this for? And of course every time the flight attendant would say, oh no, don't worry, it's just for a survey, and why are you late? And it's like, no, this doesn't seem for like you. This seems just to piss me off, right? It's just like, okay, are you a lazy fuck, or do you not know how to use time? Yeah, like.
Wow, $500. That's absurd.
Yeah. And of course, he had to take the flight because it was for work. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, but luckily, I think the company paid for it, and they put a formal complaint to WestJet, which I think was kind of one of the big reasons why they changed the policy, because I think a whole bunch of people and companies and services and whatnot just said, yeah, we're not doing it anymore.
Wow.
Yeah,
gotta love WestJet.
Yeah, dude.
Angus saying he had a good flight experience too when he went from London to
Hey
Manchester.
guys.
No.
Guys?
Oh, what's the score?
We have a 5-0 Rangers lead.
Oh, Rangers
like
it's
the
over.
Rangers are about to win the World Series.
And what's in the ninth? Arizona comes back.
Yeah.
How bad were those ratings though for the World Series? How bad is that?
Oh,
they're horrendous.
Pretty bad.
The Cup final
We're
doesn't
growing
get
the
that bad.
game.
Yeah, they're not growing
We're
crap.
growing the game by having the Diamondbacks and the Rangers in the World Series.
Also, Dylan's saying we have a power play coming up, but the way he said it is kind of funny. Big PP coming up, and we go. That's what she
kind of goes with the conversation of this
pretty much
of the show, I do believe. Yeah,
pretty much goes with what we're going. Yeah.
and that Dylan, he's on top of it. That's what she said.
I was gonna say, I'm like, is that supposed to be on purpose, or are we supposed to say something, or?
It's all about timing. It's all about timing.
It's true. All about the comedic timing, right?
Yep.
Oh, great! We get to see highlights of the Heritage Classic, guys! Yay!
What did you guys think of the jerseys?
They're fine.
Terrible.
Wait, I think
I wouldn't
the
say
Oilers
terrible.
pants. I think they brought the Oilers pants into the room to design it, and then forgot to design it.
I agree. I thought the Oilers was way worse than. Not to say Calgary was any better, but I thought they were.
I hated both of them. Like I hated both of them.
They both sucked.
Oh, both were terrible.
Yeah. So was the Flames one though from Sunday better than the last time they did the Heritage Classic with the red and yellow?
Oh, that's a tough one, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have one of the 2011 ones, but I think they're better.
Better or worse, boys? What do you think?
I think it's better because of the mustard yellow that was on the original.
Yeah, no, I'd say this year's one, way better than the other.
Than the 11. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Noah, do you agree?
I think they're both on the same even of terrible.
I mean, they were all pretty bad anyway. So I don't think it really mattered. But okay, Flames on the power play, boys. We got a minute 30 left here.
Oh, come on.
55 seconds
here though in the third period here. It was Flames on the sidewall and the power play would creep in closer sometimes. We wish a lot of things would happen with this team, and they're not happening. And we get it. But they're just not happening tonight. Oh man. As
Jesus Huberdeau. What the
good pass. Right into good job getting into the zone, Huberdeau. You're such a beauty.
10.5 million paid.
How crazy is it that we gave you 10.5 million?
You know, I was right on board with defending Huberdeau to start this season, but I tell you what, he has not been an impact player.
Oh, that would have been so beautiful. Oh, Lord have mercy. I would have. I would have need to leave the stream at that point because
that was Connor Zary out of all people.
I know. Like, look at this.
What does it tell you about this team with somebody like Connor Zary?
He just needed to lift it. He just needs to lift it. Oh, he needed to lift it. Oh, sorry.
He's the guy that's going in and shooting the friggin' thing.
Well, he should have made the team out of camp, right?
The guy had 100
points. He deserved the chance
games
to play
in the AHL. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh wow, another shot right at Ottinger. Shocker.
Yeah. That's a big target on the chest, right?
It's a pretty good big target. But like,
I'm
more pissed that Zari's getting these opportunities. Like, what the hell is everybody else doing? Can they just not make these moves? Can they not go forehand, backhand into the offensive zone all the way to the
Zari, again, what I think should have been is Zari, Coronado, and Serengovic.
Oh yeah, screw it. They need to stay. They need to go on a line. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. How did Ottinger make that save?
What?
I thought that was going in for sure.
Yeah.
I think that might have. No, that might have been blocked. I think that was blocked. Yeah, by Suter.
I cannot believe that.
Suter, the suits.
Suter blocked it. I think Ottinger might have had it anyway, but good old Ryan Suter.
That guy that was good. That was good. No, good block.
Ryan Suter just needs to be done with this league.
I can't believe he's still around.
Right?
Just alive.
God. As power play looks like it's going to be coming up here. Uyghur trying to get in there. But yeah, like what Connor mentioned there, I would love nothing more than to see Zari, Sharangovich, and Coronado on a line.
Yeah, right? That would look pretty cool. I think
if Pelche wasn't injured, man, dude. Oh
my God. So he's out.
Hard way to start.
He's out for how many months was he out for?
He said between January and March he'll come back.
So not bad. I mean, I'm just glad he's going to come back this season.
That's still mostly of the season. That's
still mostly. I am glad that he's coming back though at some point, right? Just to see some action a little bit.
Well,
like a little too late.
Well, we say he will, but there are surgery is that should be trip.
We're hoping that he does. It might but for Pelletier's health and wellness, if it keeps going downhill, dude, you might as well just come back in April and play a couple games. Play 3 or 4 games and then call it a year. Let's just wait till next year.
Yeah, there's no sense in pushing it, right?
Yeah, no, totally agree. We are about halfway through the third period now. Flames down 1 here. Shots are 35-27 in favor of Calgary. And another great Markstrom save. I think it was Sagan in front who had a good chance on the backhand at the doorstep, and he couldn't find a way through.
Yeah, Sagan and Ben have really been rejuvenated this year, haven't they?
Yeah. Sagan's been good. But I think the question is, and I think what a lot of people were questioning maybe about Jamie Benn potentially going into this year and just seeing what he did in the playoffs last year is that, we saw the suspension that he had in that Western Conference final. I don't know. I'd be curious to see what the type of player he's going to be latter half of the year, whether he's still got it or not.
Yeah, I mean, he plays hard minutes, right? The way his style of play. So
absolutely,
it's he's one of the dying breed of people that really play it, the correct way, in my opinion.
For sure. And as we've been saying pretty much all night tonight, is that Pavelski has been looking pretty solid as he always has, right?
As Big Joe does, yeah.
So Chris Dillon wants to see Zari with Huberdeau. He doesn't like giving young guys that much pressure usually, but he's the only guy who drives the net. What do you think about that?
I don't mind it, but then you still need a shooter with him, right? Zari's got a really good shot, but he's really good at driving the net and mixing it up in front of the net. So I think you still need to get a shooter on that line.
Yeah, and we've been probably harping on it for how long now, right? That you need a shooter on that line, and you don't have it. It's just that simple, right? So whether Coronado comes up and fulfills that, I don't really know, right? I had a crazy thought the other day. I was going to ask about you guys and what you think. How many guys do you think score more than 30 goals on this team this year?
On this team?
Yeah.
On this team?
Zero.
Yeah. Nobody's going to score more than 30 goals this year on this team.
I'm surprised if anybody got more than 30 points.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, we can go that extreme, sure.
I love it. Flames need a guy like a Frick. Oh, like Martin Frick.
Yeah.
Like Burke, yeah.
A Furk or Martin Furk or whatever his name
Frick, yeah.
But yeah, but do you know what I mean, Lo? I don't think there's a guy on this team that I can truly say there is going to score 30 goals this year.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know. Maybe Lindholm. Maybe. That's maybe as far as I would go.
Yeah, that's scary, right?
It's so scary to you don't even know a guy who's going to do that.
Look, Lindholm got 30 goals. That means he needs to be a $9 million player.
Yeah, he's got to, right?
Yeah,
He's got to get his pay, right? The cap's going up, right?
Yeah. Almost every other player on every other team probably got 30 plus goals, including probably a defenseman or many different defensemen on different teams. But
that's right.
Let's not forget the fact that Lindholm has scored more than 30 goals one time.
That's so true.
Aside from his career year there with playing with Tkachuk and Gaudreau, where he had 32 goals. His highest before
Texas
that was
Rangers
29.
are World Series champions.
Yeah, they
Cool.
Yay!
Such a shame.
It is over.
First time.
I don't think you're allowed to be a Blue Jays fan and a Rangers fan at the same time.
I think he was just announcing.
Spending money wins championships, hell.
It's true, right? There you go. But it's like I want to know the ratings after this was done, though, for the World Series. I don't think it was that great.
Probably not, man.
No, I think it was pretty piss poor, right? I think this World Series has probably been the worst in how long? Like in terms of viewership?
Yeah, which is, I mean, the games themselves have not been great. For the most part, the games leading up to the World Series were pretty good.
Yeah,
the
majority of them now have been blowouts, man.
Yeah.
So anyway, whatever. Good for the Rangers. Glad Marcus Semien, the former he got his ring. So good for them.
Yeah, he was a key player.
Yeah.
Hannafin with the wicked tip there. Way to go, buddy. Way to go, Noah.
Good job, Noah.
Be on your toes, Mark.
Yeah. I bet you can't do that in front of the other players' net, but no, in front of our net, yeah, absolutely.
Good job. Yeah. So proud of you. As we got about 6 minutes left here in the third period, Sparks still hold on to a 4-3 lead. What do we think? Do they tie it up, boys?
No.
Okay. I knew that was coming.
Yep.
So Michael here has been clamoring for this for a long time, and I agree with him wholeheartedly. Bring back Stone.
Bring back
Michael Stone. All right.
Stone?
Yeah, we need a shot from the.
He's
from
retired.
I know. He shouldn't be. He still has 2 more years worth of game in his body. I know.
I agree. I did like Michael Stone when.
Bring back Craig Conroy. Come on, man.
All the guy did was win and score goals and did exactly what he was told to do, right? Spend 8, 9, 10, 11 games in the press box, come in, score a goal, and then boom, back in the press box. The last 2 seasons, I think they screwed Michael Stone over a lot.
It's true.
The one year deals and whatnot.
Stupid contract, man.
They were worried about his health, obviously, because he had his was it a heart condition? Was it? No,
I think I don't remember if it was a heart condition, but
no.
Hey,
I think DJ Brody might have been the heart, but yeah,
I don't think it's going to be worse than Huberdeau's contract.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
No.
I man.
7 more
I
years.
hated how we were so excited when they signed too, like all 3 of those guys, and now look at where we're at.
I made a comment when, like, Tkachuk got traded for Huberdeau or whatnot.
Yeah,
and I thought, this will be a really interesting because you don't know if it'll screw one team up here and the other. It might work for both. It might work for neither. We'll see. And then I saw a bunch of replies saying, "Yeah, news update, bud. Guess who got screwed over?"
Yeah,
well, I mean, we traded away like one of the top 2 wingers in the league, and expected to be smoothed over by Huberdeau.
Can you imagine
a one-hit wonder?
Yeah. Can you imagine if we traded
I wouldn't say he's a one-hit wonder. He's been a point-a-game player for almost a decade, but
right. Could you imagine who we could have gotten. Like, because I know Dallas was on that list of teams. Like, imagine who we could have got for Tkachuk.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Could you
Like
imagine
money?
him going? Can you imagine him going to Dallas though after that series with
Oh,
the chippy
Dallas-
shit he did?
Dallas probably would have won the cup
Yeah.
last year, right? Like, let's be
Yeah,
honest.
they would have been a pretty tough team.
Yeah, they
But
would.
yeah, exactly. Who would you got in return from Dallas? Right? That they would be willing to give
I
up?
don't
as the
know. I
trade
feel like
that?
Rupe Hintz.
Jason
probably-
Robertson.
I was thinking that, but I don't know if that's. Man, I was thinking Rupe Hintz.
Hmm.
But I don't know. You think Robertson would have been on the table?
I doubt it. Jeez.
I doubt it either. I genuinely don't know who we could have got back.
Could you imagine a line with Robinson and Tkachuk?
That'd be disgusting.
It would be disgusting. Yeah. What a great shot.
Oh, another shot
shot
in the
right
fucking
on
chest.
again. Good job.
Was that Zari? Oh, Zari!
That's
You know better.
And
So I guess it would be,
Michael corrected me. It was a blood clot with Michael Stone, right?
that's right. Yeah. I
Oh,
forgot about that.
boo.
So I guess we'll be cheering for the Wranglers this year, boys.
Right? I mean, I always do.
Like more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just wish there was more televised. I mean, I don't mind going to the Dome to watch them, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty
Tickets are
inexpensive.
hurting.
Like,
For cheap now, right? For those of us interested in tomorrow night, RJ has been very kindly enough to put up tomorrow's games. Tampa Bay and Columbus, Carolina taking on the Rangers, Kings in Ottawa, Islanders head to Washington, Florida taking on Detroit. The Leafs and Bruins renew a rivalry. Devils in Minnesota. Dallas will head up north to Edmonton. Nashville with Seattle, and the Habs continue their western swing with the Coyotes, and a couple more to finish up there, as RJ has put up. We appreciate it. With the Jets in Vegas and Vancouver heading to San Jose to more than likely win that game too.
Yeah, but I just gotta say this, guys. I'm so glad this World Series is finally over. Now
Okay.
on to the winter, where the Yankees are going to get Juan Soto in a trade, and then just buy absolutely everybody on the market. Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby!
Hate off-season
Rings.
baseball. Sucks.
Rings.
It sucks. Off-season baseball is the absolute worst.
Yeah.
It's horrible. It's horse shit.
That's boring.
Let's see who the Yankees
watch
and Dodgers get this year, guys.
It's
All right,
definitely okay.
go back
We're
on the
definitely
power
not
play.
getting.
Oh wait, yeah,
How do
we
we
have a
have
power play.
back when they had that hook, yeah.
Craig Smith was slashing on Zari.
That was a slash. I'm sorry. That was not a slash. Maybe a hook, but that's not even a hook.
Did they call
Okay,
it
serious
a
question:
hook?
Who gets Ohtani? Who gets Ohtani?
Man,
Blue Jays.
Dodgers.
Yeah,
no, I was just gonna say Dodgers. Yeah.
I don't know,
Dodgers.
man. I would have said the Dodgers, but I'm not really sure now. Like, I mean, what's
Milwaukee.
really his market?
Yeah,
Depends on how much he likes California.
it's true, right? Like, he might still love LA, right? He might
Colorado Rockies.
listen. He's gonna follow the money
Jeez.
wherever it takes him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's
he
be
just
honest,
goes to the
right?
most. Yeah, he's gonna go to the Colorado Rockies.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, Oakland.
KC Royals. Oh.
He's going to Oakland.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, Oakland. Yeah, where it
So,
doesn't
so
exist
they can
anymore.
win. So they can win 4 more games a year.
Yeah, that's right. If that, right? Okay, Flames power play here. 1:30 to go as they finally set up after 30 seconds of not being able to. Anderson trying to get a shot again, coming from the point because nobody can.
Woo!
Michael Stone would have buried that, by the way.
Oh,
Just
Michael
saying.
Stone would have ripped it like 140 kilometers an hour, and nobody can get it into the zone now with 4 minutes to go.
Yeah.
At what point
that's
do you think
gross.
during the year do Flames fans start throwing jerseys on the ice?
I hope never.
Tomorrow.
I want to see that. I want to see
That is
that.
something
I think
that's
it's gonna
reserved for the peons up north. We don't do that in the Dome.
I know we don't do that, but somebody will at some point.
Yeah, there's
right?
always
Let's be
some,
honest. Somebody's going to do it. You shouldn't, but
Probably
somebody-
probably a Flames fan from Toronto.
I mean, I wouldn't do it, but all right.
Was that a
Yeah, I'm looking at you. Yeah, no, I'm kidding. Oh my God, you fucking hit the post.
Nice. Zari.
Dude, Zari. You need. You should have a hat trick right now.
Listen, if there's any silver lining tonight, it is Connor Zary. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Right? Like he's been phenomenal tonight for this team, which is kind of disappointing. As Zach saying he appreciates Uyghur's scoring in fantasy. Oh yeah, true. I do play him this week. It's so hard to keep up with fantasy nowadays.
Why are we putting this low
as power play is about to expire, 2:53 left to go. Nice feed though. God, I feel like nothing's gonna get by Ottinger here in the last 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever.
No chance. No chance.
It's gonna be.
This team's losing. This team's losing.
Yeah, but we were hoping for that, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, we're hoping for that, but at the same time, you kind of want to see a little bit.
Do we? Do we?
Do we?
A little bit of Monica in my life. Do we have an empty net right now? No, we don't.
Not
No,
yet.
thank God we can't even get into their zone.
I know. Listen, it's the Flames. Nobody can ever enter the offensive zone.
This team is horrible. And
Who
I
would have
love
thought
it.
we'd miss
Look at this.
Zadorov?
I want to see. Lord have
Who would have
mercy
thought
about
Connor
the
Zary was the best player on the ice? That tells you so much about this team. It makes you laugh.
Yeah.
I want to see this. Oh, dude.
I'd like
he
to see
almost had
somebody
it.
get in a fight just to show me that they care.
There's nobody on this team I can literally relate to and be like, yeah, I love this guy. This guy's got a heart.
It's true.
Coronado and Zari. That's the only two.
Connor is so cute. Can someone ask him if he has IG?
I'm not giving it to you.
What's your Insta? Come on.
I'm not going to give it to you.
It's for me. It's for me.
No.
It's for promotion for
yeah, go follow
just to
Connor
promote
Zary
the Hockey
on
Podcast
Instagram.
Network.
Yeah, Connor Zari. Yeah, that's what you mean.
Also, why Instagram?
Yeah.
Just more pictures.
Are you better not be sending me nudes. Like, if I actually give it to you, I don't want to see nudes. It's my personal, right? Like, it's my literal personal.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to see somebody here get in a fight, though. Come on.
No.
Empty netter, boys. Let's see what can happen here. 1 minute to go.
Get it into our own empty net.
We love having 45 shots on net here and not.
Are you kidding me? That is our luck. That is our luck. Oh my god.
Woo! Like,
I just want to see this overhead. Hold on, I want to see this.
Come on.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
The fact that nobody could pot that was unbelievable.
That's the Calgary Flames in a nutshell.
A skate save by Essa Lindell. That's what it took.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so funny at this point. Oh my god! I don't even know if that would have went in. I don't know how high Lindholm's stick.
No, it would have actually gone in.
Okay.
We need to save that clip so we can just keep rolling it on repeat and just call it Calgary Flames 23-24 season summed up in one play.
In a nutshell.
Yeah, there it is.
That was amazing.
Yeah, close the season.
So what's that?
We've got the highlight back for the season now.
What are we at? What are we going to be at? 2 and 2. Oh, we're going to be
2-7-1.
Woo! I love it.
Flames where everything is made up and the points don't matter.
Yay!
Look, the fans are still getting excited. That's not
bro.
I appreciate it. Yeah. At this point, you guys should be actually.
The amount of people that are still at this game watching is absolutely unbelievable. It's like shocking.
I think it's just for Zari.
It might be. It honestly might be. It wouldn't surprise me. This is the most pressure I've seen by them all night.
Right.
Maybe all season.
Like,
maybe
don't play for 55 minutes and then all of a sudden.
if only they could actually shoot it on the net, though, that would be great.
Come on, keep the kid on the ice.
And it's over.
He's young. He's fine.
It's Joker.
Yay!
Oh man!
One kid on, one kid off, another kid on, please.
I really
never
want
mind.
to see what the I want to know what they say in the post game conference.
Yeah,
Oh, we suck.
Great. Oh, we had some.
We
pressure.
suck.
We're so good team. We're so good group of guys.
Yeah.
Who love to hate. Oh.
We're fucking dog shit. Have you ever just?
Yeah,
we're just dog shit.
I want somebody to
Boom,
say
in.
We're dog shit.
Wow.
We suck ass.
Oh well, boys. By the way, Husko, way to get the boys prepared. As Stars taken though 4-3, and we got
that's one person we have
fan in attendance who. I honestly why are Stars fans even surprised they won tonight? Like, it was a really close game.
Am I the only one who does not like Sam Cosentino?
Yeah, he's all right.
I hate him. I don't like him.
GG, boys. That was interesting as always.
That was painful.
Any parting comments before we wrap it up?
I mean,
Tell me.
For everybody watching, tune in, check out Dylan and I on Armchair GM podcast. We're going to break down very similar games like this for the rest of the season.
Nice.
I can't wait.
Similar games. Yeah, check it out if you guys can. And I know Noah and Connor will be breaking out a new episode soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's going to be out tomorrow, and we had Robert Munich from FlamesNation.ca with us today, and we had a very interesting, broader, big picture discussion about where the Calgary Flames should go from here on out. And yet, it's a 6th consecutive loss. So I think we know what their direction should be. Do they do it? When
we
is
have
the time,
no
though?
idea.
Right. So yeah, exactly. But
That's
anyway,
okay.
just look out for that episode coming out tomorrow.
Cool. Beautiful. And as always, guys, if you want to check out all of our shows here on THPN, you can absolutely do so. Use promo code THPN if you can on DraftKings and Raycon. That would be the absolute best. We'll be back live tomorrow night, as I believe it's one of our Rangers guys who are playing. They're doing a game tomorrow night. I forget who, but I know we are live tomorrow night as well. And I believe we're also live on Saturday as well. So make sure to check us out there. Make sure you go check out Flaming Talk and Armchair GM as well, too. And as always, we appreciate you guys coming on, and we'll see you in the next live stream. So, boys, see you next time.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Peace out, boys.
Thank you.
Peace. Milan!